We sister, we picking, no left and fall down. Every dollar, pound, euro count. Save Alicia life, now waiting we want. We dey cry, make una hear we voice. Alicia life, no for left, I'm spoiled. Every small help go mean plenty. Make we save and make it leave plenty. Alicia, now we joy, now we light. Now sickness don't come, me they fight. We no get enough, but we get hope. Now na help go make we cope. Doctor say for go India quick, before the sickness go too thick. $10,000 now waiting them call, but together we go stand. We no go fall. We dey beg, make una help we now. Whoa. We sister, we begin, no left and fall down. Oh, every dollar, pound, euro counts. Save Alicia life, now it's here we want. No matter how small waiting you give, it go help Alicia for life. From your heart, show small love. God go bless you from above. We dey fundraise, man, we are the need. Support go make am no hard. Share am, tell people make it go far. Together we go, here we start. Today na she, tomorrow fit be we. Make we stand as one family, hand to hand, heart to heart. Now love go give am brand new start. We dey beg, make una help we now. Hey, sister, we picking, no left and fall down. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Every dollar, pound.
Yeah. She say I breathe it. Salon to the world, make we talk truth. Early morning we light in the sun. Hope say better days go come. Finger my quick cast we vote. Believe say power dey we hand. But when the story turn around, plenty voice digging for shout. Some say wait, some say move on, but truth still they find way out. If it touch you, you go vex. If it pass you, no mean say it right. Today na me, tomorrow na you. So make we stand up for we right. Make it clear, make it loud. Make it clear, make it loud. Now we all vote, no be for one. Democracy now everybody own. If you no fair, then you no right. Electoral justice we go fight. Now we all vote, make truth be clear. No fear, no fraud, we want them fair. Today na you, tomorrow na me. Electoral justice set we free. Different voice but same old thing. System we can need repair. No matter party, no matter name. Justice no supposed disappear. Some been quiet, now them they talk. When the fire don't reach them side. But truth no change, we do they feel am. Now for all, no place to hide. No make we wait till it's too late before we rise and take a stand. If we no fix sound from today, tomorrow sleep from we hand. Now we all vote, no be for one. Democracy now everybody own.
All right, democracy na everybody you if we not talk today now still we go talk. Now we don't reach that we own food to go on for talk. Well like the thing is where we own granny then can tell we then say where you see fire then you company in place. No wait say yeah na your own place because if you not take time it go transfer come to you and when it come to you just breeze the blow for like come over and na just one breeze the blow for let take all over. Not you not going for poll. Now they tell you go talk say if I be no. That thing they don't let Remember what I can say? If I be no, if I be no, if I be no, na him go left behind. Remember, eh? Alright, so no go no say, of course, today we don't come back with the electoral justice hour. Malachi Money, what you say they are in cash box there, so follow week then come help with today. They want for come actually talk about something very much important for the longest possible time. People don't they say this tripartite, national unity agreement, and a gentleman's agreement, Okay, so today they want for can give way, how they see this. Now a gentleman's agreement or no, now a binding something. Some people say, okay, if not a gentleman's agreement, why una not take them go na court? Because anything we legally binded, una can still take them go na court for the implementation. Some people say no. Now it's time it reach to certain things. The one them way they are so deceiving them for can talk to we get several things them, several angles them we the one for can look at inside the program this event time. Okay, so no go no side with we. My name is the freedom fighter. Yes. Soon as the freedom fighter, and of course, inside the program now we don't get people who don't join we, and I will start with the first one we do between inside the program this evening. We napa Alaji Muhammad wa say good evening Alaji.
Thank you very much, and good evening to you, and good evening to listeners around the world.
Yes. Right. Thank you. We as well get with man Kashi. They will inside the program this evening. Kashi one can do and short one, sharp one, quick one because things and they not going where we need for our attention. So Kashi, welcome.
Thank you, Singapore, and always a pleasure. Feels like home, isn't it? Like back home, and obviously, home is where we actually talk in them ways and not a fact, but it's painful. So I think we're back home trying to talk family talk. This is not the yard, the compound, isn't it? So and this compound where they are subra all through the talk.
Exactly.
If even the picture is ugly with the talker.
Certain and they can hot spots we get for talker.
Absolutely.
Because then say only that and I came for save we for tomorrow bye. Anyway, so this is the man that we do inside the program this evening time. Of course, I'm expect me man them inside the program as well for January quick one. But they don't play me. I don't know how for put they don't play me something. But anyway, welcome again one more time. So Alaji in cash box there so and Alaji Usa would start today. Maybe you want for small bit use 1-2 minutes quick one because it's still in a sharp one. 1-2 minutes for tell Usa will come out and Usa they go right now as for the recap from last week.
Thank you very much. Pierre. I hope say my brother they able to join me as we go along with the program. But today we come discuss why make we think say the agreement for national unity and in outcome when are the tripartite recommendations and report not a gentleman's agreement. Okay. But first, make I tell Sierra Leoneans them in the last 2-3 weeks what we don't succeed for doing at this program. So far, we don't clearly show with proof, Pierre, for say Dr. Samora Kamara not order APC or anybody for let them abandon the investigation during the tripartite. Wait to make we say that one day because there are clear terms of reference who don't show to the public now. What are them terms of reference? Now then specifics them where we've been get for deal with, then thing that we've been get for deal with during the investigation. We tell you exactly waiting for put in place, waiting for investigate, waiting for investigate. So we don't show that one in. I think say somebody will say the small mistake where we make it now because we take Dr. Samora Kamara in political rivals them, like Richard Conte, like Mara, when I'm political rivals them, for go put them amongst them people and they way for go do something very, very honest. The second thing we don't also succeed for do now for dispel that rumor because you knock out no proof, nobody not show no proof yet for say the ECOM seal where the ECOWAS been the plan for deploying a salon for help in the restoration of democracy for say it been real and not to be standby force, now be stabilization force when they can help in the process. And now the APC leadership now then derail that process. The why then do now then no. What you don't succeed for do again at this program for say the divergent recommendations or reports not to separate part of the tripartite reports, not to separate, not separate from the other report them now joint recommendations, now joint reports. So the divergence also we don't succeed with proof for sure say a day inside the body of the reports, not to annex, not to summary, not to no a day as part and parcel. And of course, we don't agree. Now, yeah, we don't prove them for say the divergence recommendations or reports also that the agreed recommendations and findings of the total, the bulk reports. We, like we say, with the camera, we can show them proof here against what other people they say, we they bring documents. So next time anybody who they come to the media for can't talk about the agreement for national unity, for can't talk about the tripartite, for can't talk about the outcome and the recommendations, if you come with proof, like how we don't come with proof, like how we don't they come with proof all along. What you were able for show against them appear that they parties them, they all two, they agree, including the international moral guarantors, on a peaceful resolution or a peaceful mechanism for solve this problem. When the judicial process, within that process, now the agreement for national unity. That agreement for national unity, now in the alternative dispute resolution, say the two parties they all say, okay, since you need to go to court, okay, let's use this means for law resolve this crisis. It can long, yes, mediation. It can most times it can long, but at the end of the day, that the results we look at. Waiting again we don't succeed for do. The rumor they will not succeed for dispel. That's the committee where then set them up specifically for investigate 2023 elections, not to for look at other election they be don't pass, not to for investigate other election they be don't pass. Specifically, and for the 2023 election, for let them investigate them and make them set up. This come against the backdrop. Say people like CDR Tunis go on radio, on television, immediately after they don't sign the agreement. You say it's done and dusted, and in fact, you go to the extent for say, oh, the agreement, you go talk about how we need for investigate other election them. No, you not ever say so. We don't show the documents, we don't prove them to the public for say, you not ever show say them for go investigate other election. Therefore, look at other election them for comparison. They not say for go investigate other elections them. Waiting we do again. If you remember, one part the way Dr. Richard Conte in the talk now, he make a statement, and then I come for ask him, I say, what do you think? I mean, try for let you understand my question. Say, when I begin mediators them now this particular talk, but in say you know see nothing like mediation, but the documents they all don't produce in the last few weeks don't show say this was a mediated dialogue. Not to APC and some people no more go sit down and then bring one Padima Seka witnesses for nothing. No, it was a mediated dialogue. Now the international partners them now then bring these parties together for let them come look at what happen and let them find way for correct them. So that not just say we'll correct 2023, so that future elections them will be corrected too. And what we don't do again, that we don't able to show the public documents the way they're not being they see. For example, the terms of reference. The terms of reference get specific in them where we don't able to show the public where now the mandate. What do they can look at today? What do they can look at today? Now the continuation of that terms of reference, who side and talk about the specifics, them, the scope. You understand? the scope of that particular terms of reference. It's good for Lord get a deep dive into them. Lord discuss them one-on-one. You understand? So that the public will know, say, this is not a gentleman's agreement. The other thing we can do today, with the help of Cashbox now, yeah, now for sure, each one of them moral guarantors them, waiting at their role in the mediated settlement, in the mediated dialogue of the agreement for national unity and the tripartite process. Clearly, we can point out waiting at the individual roles them and waiting give them power for let them dinner salon, for let them help in the process where the government and the opposition don't agree to the agreement for national unity. I think I want to stop so far as my opening statement. Then I will allow Cashbox for coming and have a bite.
Okay, so let me go over to Cashbox now.
Yeah. Thank you. I would say that's a very good foundation you've just laid there. This is the thing where I first say we all supposed for the remind we people what you just to say, it's just like the point where you make for say Samoa not ever ask anybody for abandon this agreement. And this is what I can always tell Salon people. If even Samoa did, within our APC the mantra we didn't they run with, they always they tell we say, and not just APC, and so it's supposed to be that nobody no big past a political party, nobody whatsoever. If these guys are claiming, oh God, sometimes look, I listened to Kelfala Mara the other day, last week or so. He made a point that Imbide, McKinney, or Kabbalah, then they come with the box system, and then call the result. The same thing goes to Adi Macaulay. He say Ibide Kalbatong, then they come with the box system, and then call the result.
All right, continue for the between inside the program. Cashbox the battle day. Yes. Alaji, you mic. Yeah, go
Hello,
ahead.
I see Cash don't drop off.
Yeah,
I
go
think
ahead.
say the airline again small problem.
Yeah,
with
go
this.
ahead.
Okay, so I think for pick up from outside, Cash is stop. I know you're not get sense like that man. Whatever I follow with Dunaya. Before why is Cash in the try for fix in camera? While we look at the scope, but if you get one or two questions for ask, why is Cash in the cam? I want to look at the scope. You remember there's a document that been sent to you in at the scope when are part of the mandate where it is inside the TOR. I'll look at line by line for let we make let the people understand in details, because now when they get more details, you get more beef for them than the mandate. So that will help we a lot. That will help we a lot for 90 90 the scope. Okay. So I don't know if you're able to look at them for we one after the other. We say the body will examine the electoral systems, you understand? I'll look for if you're able to go through and be at the big, they look for we, and then we'll come inside and make we comment and contributions.
Okay. So
because this is why they clearly tell you whether the document a gentleman's agreement or not a gentleman's agreement. Yes.
Okay. Well. All right. So let me make attempts to go quickly and see. Just some seconds.
Yeah, take your time.
Okay. So all right, you still watch the program. We had on YouTube and on Facebook, and of course, we just want to read a few things then quickly inside the scope. That the things that we make them set up the tripartite. We give power. Okay, so I'll go now.
Yes.
This body will examine the electoral system, structure, and processes of the 2023 multi-tier electoral cycle. The committee will also be informed by previous elections with a view of highlighting and with a view towards assessing their relevance to improving the conduct of the future election. That is to say, then say this body go actually look, then go look the kind of electoral system whether in the past or now, waiting we don't use for conduct with election, the kind of structure, the body, the things then we then put in place, the different stages them, and how then they go about them, especially for the 2023 multi-tier electoral cycle. And the committee will also be informed, that is to say, where they don't look at all things, then go look back at election that don't pass and aim the committee for use for informed decision we then go take for this 2023. Go ahead, Alaji. I think I hope I put her well. Alaji, you mic.
I think say you're on spot with that
Okay,
one
go
day,
ahead.
because of the simple fact say there are other elections that we don't pass, then get a clean then get a clean slate from the international partners and local partners. The 2007 election, the 2012 election, the 2018, they all get a pass mark, if you want to put it that way. They not get no problem. So where they use a yardstick, where they use an example for measure something way good, they use other good thing them. Their election and they're not perfect, but they meet greater international and local standards. So now that make them say, if we look at the 2023 election, and then we compare them to their election and so yes, go ahead.
Yes, and then same way so continuously with a view towards assessing their relevance to improving the conduct of future election. That is to say, then they look, say, the style where they use, the method where they use, the process where they use in the past, important. We go get for look at them and see how we go able for improve how then go do other election them where they come to Marabambai.
Yep.
Okay. And then same way so say, comment on the post election atmosphere and factors that increase tension in the lead up to and after election results were announced by the election commission. So then they look at the tension as well. So bottom liner, then just want to assess the entire process. Usa we come out, usa we day, and usa we forgo. Usa we come out, waiting them in do, waiting them do this time, and waiting them for do in the future.
Yes, exactly. Waiting make them investigate that one day. If two parties then don't make palaver, most of the time this party will say, "Oh, when I been doing last time. Oh, what's not say when I do last time." You understand? So in a nutshell, they say, "Okay, let's look at all of them thing and day. Let's see how best we can conduct that one day. Where some cannot be, even though people that may get grievance. Let's see how we add on to this one for do holistic corrective measure. You understand? Or we put in place for make sure say this not happen again." Yes, go on, sir.
Okay, all right. So the same way so say assess the nature of the political transition after 2023 election results were announced. That is to say, the same way so one for look at how then do we then pull power from one to another. I mean, where the power the roll over, like where they say where they are the whole, waiting have been the transition where they use, after we then don't announce the election, the method where they use after they don't announce the election results for give power to that then give power.
Most of the time, Pierre, then me think say then they talk about the political transition, how the incumbent, you understand, manage that transition because if somebody don't win election, there are definitely going to be a transition. That political transition, how they do them for make sure say the new government be ushered in or how they usher them in. We know say the way Madabio do them, he use force. From your angle, Madabio will get your argument, but from your angle, we see them put the electoral commission under gunpoint, then certain things and the way they do what they're not supposed to do, the outside of real political transition. So somebody don't win power, clean one, you need a rush for doing. You need they in a hurry for doing. And you follow due processes them for doing. So now that make them input this part and say, they'll look at how they do the political transition after the 2023 elections.
Okay, Alaji, make I ask question. This not just question for let I understand something on this one. Assessing the nature of the political transition after the 2020 election results were announced. So the election results where they announce, they announce them in favor because waiting make I dey ask, for example, the Gambia, yeah,
Yeah.
they announced Adama Barrow as the winner for that election day, as against Jame. I hope I get it right. As
Yes.
against Jame. So Jame at one point be congratulate, and at some other point it decide for hold on to power. So that transition, after they announce the result. So in your own case, the result where they announce a favor, the incumbent or a favor the opposition because that line at the transition. Remember, say Anis Kuma in 2007, a transition to 2012. I just want to understand. Maybe I not get it right.
No, the point what I want to make now, yeah, when you say political transition
Yeah,
after the 2020 election,
election
clearly,
is where I announced there.
yes, clearly, somebody get for win the election and then get for announce the
The
winner.
result,
And when I be whether they may announce, according to Kone, it's in a
Madabi
matter bill. You understand? Now in the now
announced.
he win the election. Waiting I be the bottleneck. Now the fact say you not show you evidence, you not show you proof say
Okay,
that matter bill win the election. You just come and announce in your own results.
okay,
Now that transition will happen. Now, so political transition for happen. Say this man don't conduct election. You know, wait for international partners. You know, wait for local partners. You know, wait for let people that say yes. This why I look like say this result it reflects this result where they announce. Sorry, they vote where they vote. In just go, you go organize swearing in right away. Then go swear them in. Say, madam, you don't win the election. You don't do with you understand? So that process there, now let me talk about how they may need for investigate how it happened. The Chief Justice we can swear Madabi in bundle and go bundle am na Os and Briancam, the Electoral Commission they announce the election na coerce, then coerce am for they announce. You understand? So that particular transition they may need for look at them after they now announce the result.
okay. We
But
continue with the
like you say, Corner say na Madabi win. That's the case. Now the case we get now that make we go sit down. In the case of Gambia, if I understand them better, in the case of the Gambia, the Electoral Commissioner announced Adama Barrow as the winner. Yahya Jammeh come out and congratulate him. Then Yahya Jammeh look at him and say, oh no, something the way I get problem with this election. Let we go look at him back. The international community say, not so soon. You for transfer power first. We don't transfer power, we don't do we done it, then we investigate what happened inside the election. Yahya Jammeh not do am. Then the ECOWAS will intervene, other, bodies them intervene, then start for Kosam, then start for Bebelam. The same way, like how then send Anes by Kuruma, Ellen Johnson Salif, na Gambia, then go talk to Yahya Jammeh, he deny, 2-3 times them. Finally, where the troops and begin for land na Gambia, in fact na Senegal, he been say, oh no, this why I look like they don't come and play because my force is not going for stand this force where they come. So the best way, make a left power. We been see Usai Jammeh, he been announce he don't left, he go on in plane, people they escort him, he fly and left the country. So for we that transition they not to the normal transition way for be happen. Not to so it's supposed to happen if we don't do they peacefully hand over to Adama Barrow. But these are the challenges they face in Africa. We get rogue leaders, always like people like Madabio, they get them bottleneck, they get them problem there. Then go use state authority, you understand, for usurp power, for keep power. And now that me the one against. If you think say left 2023, Lord just go. I not care waiting the happen, Lord just go without fixing 2023. Lord go 2028. You don't give Madabio what I will call him. You don't give him you don't embolden him more for say 2028 he can do worse. Waiting no matter you get the police. I don't say him several times. You get the army, you get the military, sorry, you get the army, you get the fire force, you get all of these forces, and you get people away can be able to say then I come them back. And you get guns, plenty guns, where the opposition in truth to the not get them. So if you say no, law left 2023, you don't embolden matter for go do whatever you want for do in 2020 2028. When I hear waiting the electoral commissioner, where they don't appoint now, you say they been not talking before now. We say, in fact, the 2023 election will sit down for will bring all this wahala. It's not going to be different from the 2028 one. So I don't know why many people that think say, no, we left 2023. No, we'll talk about 2028. No, we know the mix panakalu. We will stick to waiting. No say then a black and white way binding on all parties.
Okay.
One way or the other, they will concede. One way or the other, Mother Bill, they go. I've been not talking on a program here before now. Say me, I've been not talking. Say Mother Bill shall not peacefully hand over power. I've been not say a long time. Even though I know say Mother Bill don't sign documents them. We show say he lost the election, but Mother Bill shall not do it. Waiting do. He's not to the kind person. Not a gentleman. You understand? Basically, a lot of people pull up on government, a lot of people say head of state
document
or not a gentleman.
Whose document whose document where Mother Bill sign for sure say yes and not win election?
This particular tripartite no left all documents, no left all thing.
Okay, so this tripartite shows say Mother Bill not win election.
APC can hold Mother Bill accountable to this document, say you lost the election. If you not lost the election, show it proof because the tripartite don't go, the mediator they don't go, they don't see them, they don't watch. All thing, Mother Bill for show proof based on the terms of reference. They don't show proof say win election. So you in the opposition, you get every right for all Mother Bill accountable to this document. So now make us say, Lord, go to the specifics. You know, let the people then see line by line which thing them is supposed to investigate where Mother Bill renewal. Go ahead.
Okay, so they continue with the reading. I thought they are, by the way, but they continue quickly with the reading. And this other one say legal framework and an assessment of reforms implemented during the 2023 elections cycle. So then we also go look at the assessment still they go on and go look at the laws them where they use, you know, for create reforms, for change things them, you know, or implement, you know, things them during the 2023 election.
Yes, and we assess the law then we then review all the laws them. You know, like for example, law that will tell you say a way for somebody carry with an ID card or a birth certificate, the presiding officer get right for tell and say no, we reject you based on this document. We not want this document. No, not to the presiding officer responsibility. So but what thing the way them do against the opposition, where the opposition complain about to them, we make them say, law review their law and they say, why a presiding officer go look at what they say no, you birth certificate, we not want them. You this your ID card will bring come. We carry it. No, you understand? So now then thing that they will talk about now, their laws they will use for conduct the election.
Yeah, so I think it just don't jump down to the next side for go. We basically talk about, you know, for review. That is to say for look back at all the laws them, the regulation them, we inform the 20, we make them conduct 2023 election. Do we include the way how they been consult with the public or where they do public education before, after, you know, the new law them pass them. Whether before they pass their little day, they may engage with the public, they may make the people understand what's not their laws there and all of them things there. And then the same way so say points to say, you know, for assess the implementation of the laws during the 2023, you know, election. That is to say the law the way they finally make, how they go about for make sure say they use them, how they use them. This review should at a minimum consider the following laws. That is to say, then the same way so look at how it impacts, how it go into the 1991 constitution and how then do the amendments. We they make some small changes inside 2008, the 2012 Public Election Act, where they in same way so touch small bits, make some small changes inside 2022 Political Party Regulations Act. So bottom line now, all the laws them where they use for make sure say they regulate the 2023 election, all that they get for put their hand back and see how they go about them.
Exactly. So when you look at all of this impact, you understand? And that make we tell people and say, this is not a gentleman's agreement. If you don't agree as a government, say you election get problem, now then thing they had and they put in place for ensure say we look at waiting go wrong. The 2008 local government Local Government Act, we usher in the local government elections, the 1991 Constitution, the 2012 Public Elections Act, the way they amend in 2022, how they implement and follow get a credible election in 2023, or follow not get credible elections in 2023. The committee being supposed to look at them. Now most of their recommendations we see, now they them come out. Most of their reform recommendations we see, we they but now yes, so them come out because they look at their laws and they one after the others. Which one not good? Which one good? Which one fine? Which one not fine? Which one meets democratic standards? Which one meets local or international standards? Then put them together and then get you reform recommendations that we talk about.
And then we go to the other one. We see functional review of key elections.
Assess the legal functional
capacity of relevant EMBs,
Yes.
that's election
Yes.
management bodies, them, including the number of staff providing legal support, capacity of the staff, in the legal department, relationship
Yes.
with the judiciary and other
Yes.
relevant bodies, etc.
Yes. Yes. Exactly. So if you see like this way also, a lot of things I mean they where the ECS have been grapple with, where they mean they make excuses. So the law not conducive. You understand? They say the law not conducive, the law not conducive. I've been the one that say how come where the ECL they tell me say the law not conducive for conduct election. We don't conduct election in 2010 with similar laws. We don't conduct it in 2018. We don't conduct it in 2007 with similar laws. So if you see them bring all of these things, don't just say it appear there, but now because them make that argument, they see the laws they're not conducive for let them conduct the election. We them conduct, we make the election come all the way come out.
Okay, and we go to the last point now this page before I bring in Arthur again and Bible. This one's a functional review of the key election management bodies. That is to say, therefore, look back at how the different election management body then be operate, that delivered election. Comment on the de jure and the de facto independence of the main elections bodies ECSL. Yeah, right.
I don't say
You talk to me?
Yeah, go ahead. I don't know this first page.
So maybe you talk to me.
Yes, I don't know this first page, Alaji.
What is talk about after? Okay. So you don't know the first page. So look
Yes,
at
now you
this
analyze. After the na question and you can ask by boy. Go ahead.
there is a problem with this page. This page here, that are the scope also, but there's a specific page where Boale is shown there's a specific page where Boale is shown the send
Okay.
to this and repair. I realize say we read from the this why I will take it through a long route.
Okay, so waiting at the next way you will read.
I don't send it to you. I want to
Okay.
let project look at them where they deal specifically with the results and the mandate way, because these are the argument way we brought up in the last time Richard Conte say, oh Nasamura say may they avoid. So for we would think say let you look at this specific TOR. You understand? I don't know if you don't see them.
Yes, I did
And
fair
we
for
will
being
project
inside. Some seconds. I just bring inside. After by boy, welcome. After by boy, when I hear me.
Another with
You
time.
get you clear. Thank you.
Yes. Thank you so much. Why is it so comfortable?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. All right, it's almost
Yeah.
done.
Okay.
Just some seconds now. Let me pick the webcam up. Just some seconds. I'll just make it readable. Some seconds. Family members then. Okay. All right. So we go. Arthur, please, if you see it, that's the cash box. They call now quick.
All right. So
I think the problem is in line, yeah. That's what
addressing the contentious issues of allocations and results management, including the collation, verification, authentication, and publishing of electoral data
Yeah,
consistent.
1 minute. Tell Cashbox say mute. If you didn't line, tell and say mute. At the watch am.
All right, so let's go back. Addressing the contentious issues of allocations and result management, including the collation, verification, authentication, and publishing of electoral data consistent with international best practice to enhance the credibility of all future elections in Sierra Leone that guarantees elections to be free, fair, and credible. These have been organized within the factors below. A. Elections result management.
Yes.
It says review the process involved in printing the provisional and final voter register. So that means to say, then therefore go over that entire process day.
Yes.
And for make sure if anything wrong inside it, and for fix up. Assess the procedures of shipment, tallying, and announcement of results at regional and national levels. Okay, so then therefore look back as to how the results where they come out from the world take come to the national level, how
Okay.
then the past results they done.
All right, Olandi.
Take it
Yes.
to national.
Okay.
Then
Cashbox on inside. Cashbox, welcome again.
Thank you.
Yes, Alaji, you want for go since you don't agree with
No, I want to read all of this. When
Okay.
you done, then okay, come in for me. Come in.
the entire page.
Yes, this entire
Okay,
page.
right,
Let's
that's all.
please.
all right, then it say examine procedures for the transmission of results from polling centers to districts. So what's now the procedure for let them do for let them do the results. Whether you get for text them, you write them some side, and then somebody get for sign them, all intended you get for look into them. Examine the procedures of the transmission of results from regional tally centers to the national tally center, including staff involvement, verification, and authorization. And then it say examine the results announced by ECSL or NEC/NEC for the June 2023, 2023, 2018, 2012, and 2007 elections. Examine the procedure for the certification and publication of results in the June 2023 multi-tier and previous elections in Sierra Leone, including 2018, 12, and 2007, consistent with the law. Review electoral laws and regulations. Examine the efficacy of the Public Elections Act 2022 and other relevant laws and regulations that relates to the conduct of elections. Examine the process and procedures for data migration in elections management.
Okay.
So this one, yes, this one break and know for people that don't understand, because we did see say they were asked, they asked them for look into mostly waiting get for do with the results and how the results they move from one place to the other.
Thank you. What to make this critical? Now because before cash work the kind side, I can just say this. Now because the ECSL 2023 not follow the same pattern we will follow in 2007, or follow in 2012, or follow in 2018. Now that make them specifically ask, say, now look at, in fact, how you announce the result here at police station level, how you transmit them to district, regional, and national level. A very, very important at the process, because then if you don't go a long way for also prove, say, not to just say the ECSL not provide results to reflect the people they will, but they not use a process within the law for do that result verification and transmission and announcement. So let us not confuse we see 2018, 2012. We all know say in 2012, sorry, the 2007, I mean the observe election now. We all know say the election, we all be go to police station, we go take the results, we go write up, say, look this so this person get now, and so this person get, we see say IRN go announce, you understand? Up to 2012, now the same process and the same pattern with small adjustment them on the same pattern we use. Come to 2018, now almost similar pattern now we use. Follow the polling station level announcements, come to the district verification, come to regional verification, come to national. But we see in 2023, it not happen. By the time we're done with 60% of the results at polling station level, ECS and NEPA announced the result in Freetown. So they deliberately they ask the committee for say, we need for investigate this, so we know how then follow that pattern when it don't happen in other election, the way they don't credit to this particular election in 2023. So for we believe say we get this kind of documents where people then put signature, their own signature them, including government signature, not to document we na kalu documents, not to document we na ordinary documents, na serious document, and it gets not to just local but international flair. Who say international partners and come say, you know what, who said they can't join us, we can't bring our account together for us say we investigate this, let this not happen again in this country. I will left cash box, let it come inside, let himself make the opening statement, then it will come now because you not state anything yet since we start the discussion. Then it will look at who saying things you want for touch on this whole discussion, the touch and we go to the next segment.
Thank you, Warise, and thank you guys. Good to see you guys again, Bible, and of course, wonderful. I thought. You see, one thing we are knocking really, this whole thing why we labor on this. You see, it is sad. You know, like sometimes when I hear like these doctors and professors are saying that, you know, the all divergent views were stated in the annex on our annex, the annex on our in that the appendix today and all this stuff. It is so sad because I remember like in my days of like, you know, when maybe they try for study half them. You know, you and I we know I don't know about the structure of Salon, but now yeah, you know, appendix and you annex, when you annex, like if you write your thesis or whatever, you know, they give you a huge mark for that. So, but wait till we can state that now when people in the, because obviously you and I know that, you know, the divergent views, like it did at the body of the report. But let me just say, like, and the reason why I state this now for my Salon people and get how hypocritical and how dangerous these politicians are. Because if even let me say it's in the annex, when the report was signed, they're not actually kind of like pull the annex part, then it's where I am, and then they say the body, and no more with the sign. But because if even I annex them, this the reason why I say this now for many APC people and get up and say everything that their leaders are trying to do now for trivialize, downplay the whole importance, waiting there for the faithful. Now, in there, they actually they trivialize and downplay and tell the people and say, oh, this is nonsense. Because I know for sure, like part of like me like this way I write, they give me huge mark for make like, you know, me references there, me annex like me appendix and all that. Then they give me huge mark for that. So for APC, if even self like the annex listed and the annex app, why is the APC so desperate for try for downplay this thing? This is the thing where I don't really able, you know, understand and able kind of like process navigate. And like what I talk earlier before, like, you know, I had a glitch and unfortunately I had to use my phone today. You see, when you look at like the Kelfala Maradem, no matter what, whether I examine 2012, 2007, you know, 2018, and all that thing in it, the fact remains like credibility na credibility. You know, people and I believe say 70 to 80% of Sierra Leoneans them no say the value of anybody, any country, any organization, any company, a lie on your credibility, a lie on your reputation, a lie on your respect, a lie on the confidence where people get in you, no matter how you see them. And for many people, and they see this thing, you know, blatantly, we all know say the elections, like them be rigam. We all know that it is not a secret. The only problem when we get there, now the fact that they say Samura Kamara sell or Samura Kamara don't go sign. But this is the thing. I can remember clearly in the APC constitution, when somebody commits anti-party activity, they're supposed to get rid of them. It is just so simple. Why is it that they say Samura Kamara go sell? Because Samura Kamara go sell, then they tell we say nobody no big past the political party. They make the highest decision making body than the membership. Second to the NAC. It is not Samura Kamara. They don't ever no sign of show on the constitution where say the highest decision making na the APC that's Samura Kamara. This is where it pain me for the fact that people are saying Samura Kamara go sell. And as a result, the entire APC, if these guys them not to them sell, why they not get rid of Samura Kamara? What would they fight for Samura Kamara? Like I for once, like I don't know Samura Kamara interest at the sick now. It is the people waiting to make Salon better. You can trivialize this as much as you want. You can grumble about the fuel price going to 40,000. You can, I think I mentioned this. Like, it don't go to 40,000 diesel, petrol, 35,000. People in the grumble. The crux of this thing, people will claim to say, oh, look, it is justified for make the government increase fuel price. No two ways about it. Because the need for, like, when they increase the price, it kind of like spread the demand. Because we don't know who side this thing here for end. So, like, it's an economic decision for making them kind of like reduce the demand of the oil right now. So it is justified. However, who side the petrol price been there? Now, ain't that the problem? It not be ever supposed to reach there. So now that they're increasing it, it is justified. The reason, again, I saw like Darami talking about the reason, the pricing strategy of like the fuel, or I don't know how they call them, but like if they talk about like the insurance, how the insurance so high, this is the thing. The reason why the insurance is high, it is because me and you two they vote, we vote not mean nothing. The reason why the insurance is high, it is because Madabio, like they never bring the boxes them na Kalbatong, na McKinney or Konadugu usai Kelfala Marabinde, na Potloko usai Abdukago then they usai AKK them be then they call resort. This not the thing them where they cause like an increase in insurance premium. Until salon people like get this, we are wasting our time. For even when they talk about like say the tripartite say then again in this report they say examine then they examine like the result announced by ECSL for like the June 2023 2028. Remember in the agreement for national unity they not actually say that they examine like the previous elections. They only say that it was there for make them inform, and hence the reason why make them be bring Christina Thorpe, like Infa Ali and all that thing, and they only use them for like an information basis. Like I mean, fair enough. This one says examine, but this is the point. For make we even the labor on this for say they try to justify say this document say this document say this. The crux of the matter is the elections were rigged and were rigged and that as a result it caused huge like this appetite. It caused like for make investors and say what we run away now. Yeah. And I've begun a story like about a conference that I went to a couple of days ago. You can tell, like everybody in the panel, they talk about like, you know what? Every time investors then go to Africa, now eat and run. The moment they kind of like go there, when they exit, they never left any money in Africa. The problem is this confidence we're talking about, these things that we're discussing about, these things that where people in the courtroom are mad for, these things that when they tell we say we they lie and we just they lie some we they allow some come out for fool me they read the rights. Me some come out fool. Me. Anyway, over to you guys.
All right, okay. Just a quick one. Yes, I want to ask some questions. Just a quick one. So let's just come back to the document proper. I understand the frustration as being narrated by my brother, but let's just come back to the document proper. So one key questions because me why they ask question are because I want the layman for understand. So I say like come back to you quickly. Yeah. Now. The place where we did now, with the review of this document, the place where we dey now, is it that all of these how I will call them, all of the items that wey dem table na this document here, wey dem no do at all, is it that we don lost am? There is no possibility for them do am again, or is there a possibility for all of the items that be investigated as stated in the document?
Let I tell you the one way specifically they not do, they refuse for do. Now the one way get for deal with the 2023 election result, especially the disaggregated result. If you not produce that disaggregated result, there is no way we will compare them to other election them in the past. So now even creates that bottleneck. Now the whole system, ECSL, even with the experts them where they send internationally, we go to Salome for go look at that election result and examine and investigate them and compare them to other election in 2007, 2012, 2000. You understand? They refuse for produce that election result. So now it make now make you find out say there's support in the divergent way say the recommendations or the reports not conclusive. Which side that one they left we? It left we for we with the people that we mediate this dialogue. Because I go to we again. What to make we go sit down at all? Like we established at the document we been read. What to make we go sit down? The crux of the matter is the election in 2023, enough free, enough fair, especially when it comes to the tabulation, when it comes to tallying the result. Enough free, enough fair, and the result is the process not being transparent. So will not be no clearly who that win, despite waiting ECSL announced. The international community asked government and the APC, we got to go to a dialogue, we got to go to the table, we got to go sit down, now investigate this issue. Now that make we go sit down. So put all things aside, any way come will benefit from them. Na collateral or na just in passing.
No, at the time, it's not about who benefits. It's not just about who benefits.
Now for the election in 2023, where
ECSL
not showing evidence for say the win. Sorry.
At the time, we get for this small, but I want to make we I want to make us rush under because I want to make we take this document up and look at them small. So now I ask another question. Yeah.
Yes.
Was there any the discussion with them do the investigation or whatever they do examining the elections? They may examine them and find out say certain laws then we not work with for change, especially with regards the collating results, transmitting results, and announcing results. Then we come to that particular point and deal with anything there under.
If you go to the 80 recommendation, the 80 reform recommendation, it tell you exactly which them find out from that particular committee level we get for deal with the result announcement, the result transmission, and the laws them way they review which one they you understand? The recommendations under the terms of the 80 recommendations, they clearly specify how we for do them in the future. Like for example, you look like ECSL. There's recommendation 36. We tell you exactly how they for appoint in the future electoral commissioner them. See this time I will not for just sit down normally the president grab appoint law set up one committee. You understand? Now all of waiting them find out now the tripartite investigation. Now I make them come up with that recommendation there.
All right. So another thing I want to ask now that then we ever investigate for fight. Then we ever, at the end of all of this thing in the report, then we ever talk about people them wouldn't think to say responsible and for all responsible for any wrongdoing inside the 2023 elections, to be specific.
Exactly. So in the Agreement for National Unity, under the preamble, I still remember where Sengbe the reader, it clearly tell you say anybody then fend wanting say then contribute for the election, you understand? Or let people let's allow in democracy, they will say this so now that state where this also how they conduct election for announce produce disaggregated data, then for be punished and for be held accountable. So if you go back, if I take you back a little bit, you go find out say the international community, especially America, Britain, then pass visa sanction, then get, you understand, then get small sanction, then pass in by government people them, including members of some of the opposition, because then after the investigation in 2023, then find out say certain opposition members them then said get harm where them play into. They not make them public. This not where they not make public, but this now report them where they with the U.S. State Department, now report the way they with the British government. This now thing the way established. So when we look at resolution, the divergence, inside the divergence, within APC say, one part the recommendation, when are the one part the four recommendations them, then clearly say ECSL commissioners and some of the other staff them will clearly contribute for poorly election in 2023. Is APC been the advice, been the recommend, say they're not for day as part of managing election as Sierra Leone anymore. They not forget no hands for deal with election as Sierra Leone no more. So when you look at the divergence clearly, then tell you say now the agreed or now part of the agreed recommendations. So when people in the argue make this argument, if you've listened to Dr. Karfara Mara, he mentioned that one day. Now London, we go make a statement. Dr. Karfara Mara say, oh well, the divergence we been get this say ECSL, not for the commissioner that we participate, we poll the election 2023, they're not for daily, they're for fire them. Marabio not agree to that recommendation. You understand?
So that's
make I done. Marabio not agree to that recommendation and like other recommendations. So you go ahead and make Edmond Alpha in electoral commissioner. Waiting happen now because the APC from the morning now they push for 80 recommendations. From the morning, we are the no less a person than the chairman of the party. We go now party office, go to my play. Say then na 80 recommendations and then forget say then your recommendations when are the divergence. You understand when are the 4 recommendations a day as part of that report day. So if you go make that statement now, you come back track for say, hey, oh no, hold on, this man not for day because if you not what you do? That means we are not there no sign. You understand? We are embolden the mother bill for reach this far and this whole thing. Now embolden the mother bill because if we have been from the onset when they're done with that particular report day, we now hold on to ransom. Say we want this report for be implemented and we want for the mediators their recommendation. Trust me, like we don't know with this process. Like we didn't follow the whole process. Yes, go on, my brother.
All right. So I'm just want you don't answer me. I'm just want to make it clear to people and say the issue we get for deal with Edmond Alpha is within the divergence, not also within the divergence.
Yes, not just Edmond Alpha no more. All the other commissioners. Yes.
Yes.
All other
commissioners. So now, in order that the government adhere to this thing, does that mean, in your opinion, tell me, that mean to say the APC get for sit down now with the government and complete the negotiation around the divergent areas so that it will come to a conclusion?
For we, how we look at like I said to one pan the radio then or the media houses in Afriton, Dr. Samuel Akama not averse to any dialogue for now conclude this particular whole thing, the process. You know, averse to nothing. But Marabio no one for spoil the agreement. You want for destroy, you want for stall the process. But Dr. Samuel Akama on his part, you know, averse to nothing in terms of going to sit down in the presence of the mediators, them, and not to just say what in the government they say. One for waiting the mediators and they say as to waiting at the outcome of that particular investigation we will do for the 2023 election specifically. And how they implement all of these recommendations. For we, I think say at this point, now very, very critical. We they advise the APC leadership, they're not for the mass with 1 foot and the jump with 1 foot, they're not going to reach. If they mass with 2 foot, trust me, you reach quick. That way they mass with 1 foot, you they jump with 1 foot. You know go fine at all. So Then therefore look at the recommendations as a holistic package. Let them put the idea of 2028 aside first. Let them look at 2023 because it help them as a party, it help the APC people them for whole matter be accountable. We will make if not 2028 we get election now, if not this end of this year we get election now, if that election no will come again like how it happened in 2023. Now stop so far.
All right, okay. Bible, again, anything you want for?
There's another
Yeah,
segment to this.
Yeah, will come.
Send me
what?
okay.
Yes,
Right,
sir,
what? Go ahead.
No, Bible, I said there's another segment to this. We don't for ask. There's another segment where I'll go into. Who's the rules of the moral.
Okay, then after long move, long we move. Now the hour. It's
Okay,
an electoral
okay,
justice hour.
all right,
Okay.
okay. So, before we come to the, is there a document what we're going to get for it?
Yeah, for that to my opinion send them to me, brother. We now the moral guarantors. What make we come up with this document specifically? Now, as part of the argument for say this is not a gentleman's agreement. This is not a legally binding document. You know,
Yes,
gentleman's
at the
agreement.
camp.
Yes, a gentleman's agreement, and they sign them.
Now that's me at the
Why you
camp
sales
was.
document you want up
Because there
now?
are some things that we want to
The comparative table of guarantors
Okay.
rules.
Okay.
Before we go to that comparative table of guarantors, Sengbe Pierre, if I can get time to just ask one.
Go ahead.
Yeah, go on.
Question.
Go on,
Basically,
yeah.
just one question. Now, so we get to understand the recommendations and the divergent views. Okay, the divergent, are they just views or are they part of the recommendations? Are they also a recommendations, but they are just different? I'll make you explain them to be proper so that people understand if there's a difference between the divergent views and the recommendations, or they're all like the same. It's just that certain thing happens on site.
Okay, give me time for that one there.
Yes.
This is a very good question. They are all recommendations. The 84, 85 recommendations, they are all recommendations. However, the 80 recommendations then get them from the reform. All of the 80 recommendations now waiting for put in place in terms of reforms. They talk about one panel recommendation and the way they inside the reform recommendation. Where they deal with electoral commissioner or the appointment of electoral commissioner or chairman, but in not to part of the divergence. Now, that particular one where they are 36, where we are reporting to talk about. Now, how then they appoint electoral commissioners? Now, how then they appoint electoral commissioners? Not to who that for they as electoral commissioner, we don't know for they as electoral commissioner. No. When you come to the divergence recommendations, or we come to the divergence, now they then pull the 4 recommendations. Let's try for telling maybe the public now. Let's try for say this to the people how the recommendation or the 4 recommendations come about. One, the APC say the ECSL we participate for rig that election say they're not for the part of conducting election. Now Salon again, they've all for resign. 2, then say the ECOWAS Commission, if they're not agree for produce a result, then the ECOWAS Commission, what's in them for do, then for can Salon for can conduct a rerun of the election. 3, what's not the third one? I remember as we go, but anyway. But then 4 recommendations where you when the report, you understand? Now inside the divergence, now they then pull them. And whether them don't agree to that, the matter be that agree to them. When be the chief minister self at some point, he come out and say now 84 recommendations there. And this now the APC recommendation, we the part of the report. The 5th recommendation, now what recommendation? Now the mediators, now the moral guarantors there. Now then your recommendation as to how they see the entire process. People then can say now the magic day because we forget the referee. The referee will come tell me how they see this whole game, how they see till the match end, then go can make a decision to we the people of Sierra Leone. They know kind of mediate in a dialogue, they're not saying nothing. They're not possible. You understand? When at that, I mean, they get Dr. Richard Conte was saying the last term. Say it was a mediated dialogue, not an ordinary discussion. Then go sit down. Now mediated dialogue, and they mediators a day, then carry special and specific powers or authorities. Now I pull the word power. They carry specific authorities we make then part of the impasse na Sierra Leone. Where now we can look at where now the moral guarantors them. Each one of them, their roles during the whole process. I don't know if you already answer your question clearly, Ato. I don't know if you already answer your question.
Yes, it does.
I
It does.
remember
It answer the question.
inside. I remember the two other recommendations we did inside the divergence. I will come up with them.
Yes, yes. You don't answer the question, and I think to say we didn't point to side people for able for understand and this thing, because it's very, very important that we clarify the documents them so that
Yes.
people get the right information, as to waiting them be discussed, waiting not be discussed, waiting make this thing important, because many but put them they when would they talk about the tripartite agreement, or we talk about convergent and divergent views, this and that. People will not go school. Even some of we will go school self. We they misunderstand them. We not they understand them properly. And probably that's not part of the reason we make this one thing gets a negative feel. Now, Sangbe Pierre.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, for go to the next part we
Allergy. I know I'm talk something there, but something not good.
Yeah, there. Yeah, go ahead.
Yes.
Yeah, I want to talk because
You are not
you
bringing
quiet.
this thing up.
yes,
Yes, go ahead. They not bring and come up, so we'll go through them and then we'll do the discussion after which.
Go ahead.
So this is the comparative table of guarantors, mandates, and positions.
Yes,
But as
Okay, so you all read them?
yes, because you're not clear from your own side. So I don't
I
know
thought Matt say this for this document first before you begin read them. Yeah.
Okay.
So I say about this document.
Right.
Now, no say the people that we mediate, we sign the AN.
So Alaji, sorry, before even you did on this one, I think
Yes.
the document in itself not clear that much.
You sure?
It gets shadow. So
I think that because you screenshot and I make so.
no, I'm not screenshot. Now you screenshot, sir. Now you send that for me.
Sorry, now because you zoom am that I make because me clear to
Then how you send an answer this so you not zoom.
me clear to me.
You the same?
Yeah.
Okay, you can read them for we.
No, what I mean gets now I clear.
Then you can read
Clear.
the you get for we. Don't just put this one.
sketch.
Yeah, stretch. You can read the for we.
Become
I
blonde.
think that is okay. So make you keep them right now the
Yes, go
picture
ahead.
there. So that we'll take one after the other. One by the people that we sign the agreement for national unity with the two parties there. Now the ECOWAS, the Economic Community of West African States. Waiting then they talk about ECOWAS now. Waiting then call mandate. Waiting make ECOWAS then get guarantor role. In this case, na Sierra Leone. Now this, there's a regional peace and security architecture and democratic governance framework, including supplementary protocol on democracy and good governance. This gives ECOWAS a conflict prevention, mediation, and democratic oversight role in the member states. Yeah? That one is very, very important because if you don't get this way, then we'll tell you, say, oh, we'll not get business for go to a salon. You understand, eh? Why would they go to a salon? We not get something for good do day. But this particular mandate we ECOWAS get as part of the protocol, it lock them into the process. It get them that like when you say, you not put you must put you more to say you money no day. You understand? The money in a salon because then are part of the ECOWAS block, and we are part of the ECOWAS block. We they under. In fact, we president now in our chairman for ECOWAS. So this is why I lock them in. The AU waiting. Now the AU, the young core mandate will make the role inside this whole voting self is guaranteed. Which make them sign that document where they sign together with the government of Sierra Leone. They say continental democratic governance and constitutional order mandate, especially through the African Charter on Democracy, Election, and Governance. The AU also carries legitimacy as a continental mediator in disputed political transition. You look at this statement, a pact diplomatically, Pierre and Arthur, a pact diplomatically, you understand, politically, a pact, but now this particular role where the AU supposed to perform na the region, or na the region, now that make them deal na this conflict na Sierra Leone, now that make them sign that particular agreement there. The United Nations, where now the UNOAS they represent them, waiting at them core mandate. I want to give me a chance, let's go through this, let's go through and be at the big. And so waiting at them core mandate, preventative diplomacy, political good offices, peace building support, and regional political facilitation in West Africa and the Sahel. That are the UNOAS. UNOAS where they operate under the former UN mandate and often provides external credibility, technical continuity, and diplomatic diplomatic convening power. This statement again, like I say, is diplomatically and politically packed. But then the UN, what did they do? Now then they lend credence to the entire process, because Sierra Leone belong to that global community. We belong to the United Nations. It come to the Commonwealth, where then have been other moral guarantors them, where then have been signatory to the particular agreement for national unity, which are them core mandate, which make them dinner saloon, which make them supposed to dip and this talk. They say democracy, rule of law, good offices, and peaceful dispute resolution under the Commonwealth Charter and the related governance practice. The Commonwealth frequently plays an accompanying and confidence building role rather than a coercive one. If you see, say, the Commonwealth now then lead the peace pledge, now because now this kind of mandate now then get, now that make them lead the peace pledge. It's very critical for now we know and now we understand, say, the document who they deal with, the document who they talk about now, yeah, not to picking document. I move to the next column. Yeah, this now I move to the next column. This one now the how the mandate map into the Sierra Leone process. ECOWAS, how the mandate map into the Sierra Leonean process. That mandate will also read back for the ECOWAS, how we map into the Sierra Leonean process. You see, and at the top of this, some of the follow me at the top one of this. Political accompaniment, conflict prevention role. ECOWAS authority communiques explicitly direct ECOWAS Commission involvement in supporting implementation of the Agreement for National Unity and the tripartite process. In practice, ECOWAS act as the most visible regional guarantor, backing dialogue, monitoring implementation, and urging progress within agreed timelines. So if you see say the ECOWAS, we don't engage in this issue, then they go to salon frequently, then they engage with the government, then they engage with the opposition. Now because of this kind of mandate and the role they get in this particular conflict. Yeah? I want to continue for done with ECOWAS, the young rule.
Continue.
Yes, I want to done with the young rule before I come to the other roles them with AU and the other ones them. Documented senior participants, who them participate in this process on behalf of ECOWAS. The mission were distributed in ECOWAS name and backed by ECOWAS technical experts. Public mission material identify ECOWAS as part of the joint guarantor delegation in June 2024 and October 2024. Them in Dede as ECOWAS, when I say they send experts, like I say, then expert the way they send for go help in this process. Not go look at the result or look at how they meet good governance practices, how they meet even local best practices. Them. Waiting at the evidence posture we then get for the public language. Emphasis on implementation within the stipulated timeline, restraint, avoidance of violence, and continued dialogue. ECOWAS language is firm, process-oriented, and stability-driven. So if we now look at the ECOWAS, the new protocol, if you come to R6, yeah, because they reference you R6 and R7. Waiting is say about ECOWAS. I want to touch on and small, yeah, so that people then go understand what it mean now. The ECOWAS, they say, under R6, ECOWAS Authority Head of States and Government Communique, that is a 65 ordinary session that was held in July in Abuja, directing support for the Agreement for National Unity and the tripartite implementation. Yeah? If you take this party, I'll explain it small. If you take this party, you go link them to the forces where ECOWAS will supposed to deploy na Sierra Leone, because now this 65 session, now the ECOWAS will go sit down, now they agree say, then for send a military wing or the military arm for enforce the particular agreement for national unity and the tripartite outcomes. What's in the reference number 7 say? ECOWAS Authority communicate June 2025, encouraging the 3 moral guarantors to continue monitoring the process. So if you look at ECOWAS, then get, because they're a regional bloc, then get bigger say in this entire process, because the UN will not give them that mandate. They say, hey, una now they part of the regional bloc. Una now get Sierra Leone, now do Sierra Leone. We they give una the credibility, we are the United Nations. However, what you want to do, una lead this process and ensure say, una not just follow in mediation, not just monitor, una make sure say this happen, because we don't agree say it actionable and implementable. If I come to the the AU, waiting at then mandate how it map into the Sierra Leone process, mediation and legitimacy support role. If you look at this, a key to the whole process. AU now the bigger brother to the ECOWAS. So when it comes to legitimacy, now then get for lend ECOWAS that legitimacy. Say yes, that was our small brother. Now we send them for let them make sure say then they part of that process, even though we did not go sign them. So the AU is repeatedly cited as spearheading mediator in the post-electoral dialogue that helped secure the agreement for national unity, and it remains part of the follow-up assessment structure. Its presence signals that the Sierra Leone process is not only a national bargain, but also part of the wider African democratic norm. I want to underline this part. When they listen and waiting at the program, I want to underline this part. This was very, very critical. Not to just say, oh, this is a gentleman's agreement. No. If we want to be part of the democracy, if we want to be part of democratic process, the process we don't do so we not a tripartite, not to just a national bargain. So when I go sit down, but no, this is why I get for do it. How we manage democracy at the entirety of Africa. Waiting at the document posture for the ECOWAS, AU representative participated in the documented joint mission and reference in ECOWAS and UN linked reporting as part of the guarantor grouping. Public reporting on the June 24 and October 24 missions consistently placed the AU inside the core team. So these people, not to ordinary people in this process. So when you not make the ordinary people, these are regional and international bodies, and not make that particular process a gentleman's agreement. Now we look at the United Nations, where now the UNOAS, now they represent them. Who than that UNOAS represent them? Leonardo Simao. UNOAS leadership under their own mandate will wrap them into the Sierra Leone process. It's a UNOAS leadership co-led assessment mission and helped frame the ANU and tripartite implementation process as part of conflict prevention and inclusive dialogue. In the Sierra Leone context, the UN role is not enforcement, but facilitation, confidence building, and support to structured settlement. Structured settlement. Waiting at them, would I be represent them? I been on say I'm earlier. Simao, when I the special representative of the UN Secretary General, we did that office. Now him lead that process in the stead of the United Nations for ensure say they acknowledge the June 24 agreement and security sector engagement linked to the implementation review. Then wetin make them did it? If ECOWAS dey send security and people them na Sierra Leone for go help in that process, the UN can come out say yes, we been give them authority for let them do that one day. You understand? So then also then they largely for lend credence to the process. Waiting at the evidence posture, public language stresses inclusive dialogue, broad stakeholder consultation, and resolution of outstanding issues through structured engagements. The UN posture is neutral, institutional, and stability focused. Now the last one at the Tosuna when at the Commonwealth Secretariat. Let's read them quick for we listeners them. Waiting at them core mandate, we wrap them into the Sierra process. The Commonwealth was part of the original post-electoral mediation environment and participated in at least one monitoring mission. Its role in Sierra Leone maps to soft guarantorship, helping sustain dialogue, reinforcing legitimacy, and supporting implementation without acting as an enforcement body. Then, now that make I say, una been see say the Commonwealth, they can draw up a peace pledge where they encourage the party to sign up to that peace pledge and take it into the elections. After the elections, we then follow. On that same step of the peace pledge, they still get agreement for national unity. Yeah. And the people that we represent them, you understand? We represent the UN, the Commonwealth, then outline and name them now. What's in that young posture? The posture is supportive, diplomatic, and process-oriented. Public-facing reinforces dialogue, democratic values, and monitoring legitimacy rather than sanction or conditionality. I've been make some arguments with Sengwe Piena. He asked me, say, why make they no announce the sanction them? Why make they not tell we say, oh, they don't sanction Sierra Leone government? Because this model where they use in Sierra Leone for make sure say they restore democracy is a new model. Then call them a hybrid model, a hybrid system. So I get not just regional body, but international bodies them. We come together, then put and say, Lord no begin make say we go bombard na salon. Lord no begin make say we go threaten Madabio. Let we take this process step by step. Let we take it stage by stage until we get to who side we want to get to. We get for do it political pressure. We get for do it a lot of mediation. We get for do it a lot of talking. They implement similar system. Hello. They implement similar system. Now the Gambia. When I find out in the Gambia, they may start for discuss with Yajame first. Then send 2-3 presidents them. You understand? Say when I go talk to that man there, when I go tell and say this not so for B, this not so for B. Then pull Adama Barrow because they not announce him as the winner. When I see them pull him, then send and go to Senegal. Adama Barrow go to Senegal. What he do? He did it in hiding, then swear him in at Senegal. These are original forces that they do them, not to Gambians and do them. These are original forces that they do them. And then eventually, then send forces now na Gambia. Say, hey, Mr. Yajame, you time to reach for go. Yajame will all be see him. Say, like I been explained earlier, he be left. He not get choice because he not go for face the first way they don't put it together regionally. He not go for face them for let it affect them. So for we in Sierra Leone, make us say this what they done before the card question. For we in Sierra Leone, this mechanism we then put in place, this hybrid system we then put in place. Every party for respect them, every party for follow them. You minority leader na parliament when at the opposition, where this why the benefit or for benefit, you know for can't talk say, oh, this not legally binding because waiting do we are not to wear SFP sign. You spokesman for the party, you know for go jump into conclusion without we not even see them documents there. I don't know if they don't see them, but you not see them documents there. You don't know waiting the moral guarantors them put in place. You don't know waiting the international community get in place for Sierra Leone for make sure say not to just say the automatic profit when for restore democracy, but going forward, how it is strengthen that democracy day. You don't know, then you jump into conclusion, you make statement. For we believe say not to just say the Marabio they talk about gentleman's agreement, now because the APC emboldened Marabio, that statement they from him. Now that make Marabi they come out today and say, oh, this is a gentleman's agreement. But we believe, say, the moral guarantors with all these roles, with all these responsibilities, the fact remains with democracy shall be restored in Sierra Leone. My stop so I think I don't talk to the past one we get the program.
All right. You have to talk more.
You can remove this one. I need to see you now. You can remove this.
That one day now, they under the control of Sengbe Pierre.
Okay.
But Sengbe Pierre we can't just go remove him.
No, wait, hold on.
No, you know this sleep. Not to sleep.
So he's a politician.
Let me just
yes.
Look at something. I'll ask you one.
Cashbox not there. Cashbox don't go.
Yeah, Cashbox we don't drop. I don't know if you get in the background.
Okay.
Now, with all of these important people, them we take part in this tripartite and sign this document. Why make you think to say people will turn back for call this document a gentleman's agreement?
First of all, me think say they don't see what's inside the agreement. True, they don't understand what's inside the agreement. So then one panel waste them for stall the process and for spoil them. Now for begin calling names. You understand? Wait for me on the part of the government, it's reckless. Because you know we don't go put hand per a document, you don't go sign them, then you look around, say that document, document a foolish document. That means you the government not serious. You understand? Any responsible government will come out and say that about this kind of document. And based on what you don't show to the public, based on what you don't tell the people of Sierra Leone now, they know say the government on them part, they don't be reckless. But however, may I say, after them be emboldened by the APC. Now we day, we don't watch Dr. Richard Conte, somebody like Richard. I simply ask and say, this have been mediated dialogue or not? It been clear. Say for oh no, well, we'll not see mediators and this dialogue. Would that then sign the agreement with China? Now then four moral guarantors, the AU, the ECOWAS, the Commonwealth, and the United Nations. Now then sign them with UNA. Then you say we not get mediators? No. Throughout the document they would produce in the last few days, they don't mention several statements from the ANU, from the Agreement for National Unity. For say Dr. Richard Conte already no. So for me, there's statements then the APC leadership, then small statement there, it don't help for embolden Marabio so far.
All right. The other thing I want to ask you quickly, now yes. People like they talk say the tripartite document, the tripartite agreement, no get no area we talk say them for carry and go to parliament, for the parliament adopt them. So now law say document forget that particular line day before parliament go adopt them.
That's a very critical question. I must tell you, say all the agreement the government is sign is bound for going to parliament. All the agreements the government is sign. We government all the then treaties, then charters, then all the things we government is signed, whether loans or whatsoever, it's going to parliament for ratification. And not going to parliament for saying the government for agree with them. No, it's going to parliament for let it become the law of the land. The government don't agree. By signing it, the government don't agree to them. Because now the executive branch, now them salon people and give the authority for represent them internationally. Now that make then they make foreign policies. Now Salon government, not to parliament, they make Salon government they make foreign policies. Then they carry on parliament. Say, look at the foreign policy we don't make, una pass them or una refuse them or based on something. So the government now their responsibility for go sign agreements them on behalf of the people of Sierra Leone. So we then get their agreement and it just but natural. Say if not to by a guest self, not to anybody in your help. It's just natural. Now the process that one never follow. Say if we go to parliament, then go pass assembly, become the law of the land.
All right.
Okay. Yes.
Yeah, Alhaji Mohammed Warisi, Sierra Leoneans really, we all don't see.
I don't know if the people that they see about because it was difficult for them you know, let the people when they talk to the people and they see, you know what I mean? I
No,
don't know
no,
if you
what
want
with
to
people, no one with people no more. They go understand. Say me Pierre can
okay,
just no. Say me Pierre na doctor I go see.
okay,
So you can just
okay.
you can pull up. Yes.
All right,
Yeah,
I'll
go on.
continue. We all
Yes,
don't
sir.
understand this fight, and Sierra Leone don't they get, all the things them way they on this fight, we mean say a lot of agreements them the way this government call SLPP power pardon sign based on this tripartite we follow with this electoral justice fight. But in the eyes of Sierra Leoneans, it look like this government not even want to pay attention on them documents and the agreements that we don't sign. And now we dey reach 2028. So if this continue till 2028, this government not pay attention into the agreement that we then sign, how it go look like?
If the government not agree to what they don't sign,
If
all I
yeah,
will not
they're
say,
not
all I will
able
not
to
say the government.
follow the agreement the way they don't sign on this rigging of this election, then another election take place 2028. How this going to look like?
We don't done with democracy. That means with democracy don't done. You know, you get boku implications, but how it will look like, it simply means with democracy don't done. If the government of Sierra Leone look at the rig election where they agree to say yes, something wrong with this election, they're not fix them. They say no, let's go to the next election. You understand? You know, serve them your interest yourself because the world will be look at and say we cannot do business with you. Because works in a young popular say that one day. Say you can forget certain level of credibility. You can forget certain level of credit for let the world look at you and say we want to do business with you. So it gets a lot of implications politically, economically. It gets a lot of implications for we at this point. Young people the way they get scholarship for Canada, America now, they cannot come because waiting to get visa ban. I know somebody where they get 3-year visa where they don't revoke. In London, in the study. But because they don't revoke them visa them, and if come for say, oh, la come on London, la come I can see me picking now America, she cannot do that anymore because they don't revoke them visa. So Sierra Leone and them we left out. And the implication will be wider and stronger and bigger than that if Marabio say no, this was a gentleman's agreement, and then they listen to her and they implement her. But I strongly believe, until thank God, we know say the moral guarantors are on the way. They will come to Salon very soon, maybe probably next week. Let we hear everything they can say, and with the hope say they will can give we a final word put on that way. Because like how the public, like how the APC people are angry. Now some people angry say this is not drag on for too long. They not wait too much. But again, hey, looking at all of these documents, the way they carefully couch them, their roles them, their responsibilities them. I think say honestly, we need to get a little more patience with the international community because I believe say they want for GUI a holistic package. It's not just about restoring our democracy, but how they will support we throughout the process for let we make with democracy more stronger, let we make with democracy more better, let we make we self once again an envy of the world. So we the world that will come learn about what's in the happen around local government. The world will come learn what's in the happen around education. So for me, I think say the implications them very, very dire if the government say, oh no, no lefties, no wide with it's just not another thing, another see the possibility self. You know, now make people say 2028 election and they ask how. You understand? Because by the government that they say we and the opposition would not agree say this election 2023 not be fine. If the government believes say the election fine 2023, they're not for going to all of these agreements. They must say no, not get una please yourself. But no, they all agree. Say no, this year not fine, it's not good. So if we come, the world don't can spend all of its efforts. Then come say, let we implement these efforts. Then you say no, oh, because me na mother bill. No, it's not possible. No wait, no patiently wait. Oh, yeah, they waiting the moral guarantor that they can say to we, in the next few days when they come.
All right. Mr. Semepia, Bible anymore? All right. Let me go ahead. Let me just look at one more thing before I think to say. Sengepe, you ready for open the line?
Just give me 5 minutes. Why you say go engage 5 minutes?
All
Why
right,
you say
okay.
I beg
Because,
you? Are they on emergency?
Oh, okay.
What I actually want to make we look at now. Now,
Yes.
you don't already begin to talk about the implications. You understand me? Waiting are the diehard implications locally. You don't talk about the international implications. Let's look at what will be the implications locally if the government fail for abide by the agreement. How that would tell on ordinary Sierra Leoneans and belief in we systems. Waiting are the things that we will get for see, by this mistake where the government make.
You see, every system, you rightly put on, every system for let be good, for let be accepted, for let be sold out. Now the people them, now that country that they go for agree to them. All the laws them. What make they agree to the laws now? Because parliament, parliament don't pass up. Oh, parliament don't pass up. What's in a parliament? Parliament are the people their representative. All of us, 8 million, cannot go to parliament and sit there and make laws. So that make we once in a while elect members of parliament them. Where then go and we represent we own interest them from the different constituencies them. So at this point, when they go make their laws and it means the people of Sierra Leone don't make the law. And when the people of Sierra Leone don't make the law, if they accept them, then follow them, then go by them. For example, take the 2002 Public Elections Act. If you take that election act there, you look at how ECSL conduct the election, you clearly know say, especially around the tabulation, they not follow the law where them put inside that book there. So they not make the people of Salon say, no, this election will not agree. You know, meet that standard. You know, represent with views. You understand? Not to we mandate the government. And that make the government struggle with legitimacy. You see Trump go to America. Just for go get a photo up with Trump. Mother be going to America. Just for go get a photo up with Trump. Go round. The people that they make the speech, then go to the extent and put Trump in teleprompt, then put Madabi name. Where they see and say they struggle for call Madabi a name. But you call him because of the Arab connection. You call him in a sarcastic manner, if you like. Because now something way it just want to do for please in investors. You understand? It do them. But yet, get no meeting, sit down with Madabi, when are the only head of state on that program, apart from Trump, we goody. Madabi are the only head of state, agree for me to them. Madabi will return Sierra Leone in dejected one. Now, waiting now because legitimacy, they hunt them, serious one. If you not be legitimate president, they invite you under. Trust me, when I don't see on a dinner table with Trump, when I don't see on a tete-a-tete with Trump, because he go one for encourage them, saying that the only head of state will come by me investor in program. So for we, I think say legitimacy key. Mother be able to understand, say, you know, get choice, but this document they go for implement them. Whether he implement them or not, this document they go for implement them. Mother be able to understand, say, Sierra Leone bigger than them. Mother be is just a single person, not just one man. You understand? Sierra Leone too big. We don't get people that way highly educated, way politically sophisticated. They know waiting the international community look for. They know waiting the people that are salon they look for. So Madabio cannot hold us to ransom. It's not possible. The year don't pass there, the time don't pass there. This is the age of we've been saying a computer age, but now at the age of AI. At the Sidona create you and Babure. At the Sidona create Ato, make like they talk like I say, So they age then go look at them clear agreements there. They say, oh no, this is a gentleman's agreement. They expect say the world will look you and dance for you. No, it's not just possible.
All right. This is just an aside from the. I just want to relax a little bit from the tripartite discussion. You mentioned President Bill coming to the United States and that not be able to foresee President Trump. But we also see a picture outside President Bill team up with President Trump into big boy Pekingdom. Which you get foresee to that? Because as far as I don't see the happen at the world today, the presidents them way people that were under presidential systems of government, we get picking them, and picking them same forbid and go to. So you nothing to say the Trump's kids are the go to for their father.
Well, then say we go friend with my way not here. If na juice in about kitchen. Kitchen no more say I don't see with man. Tell them they know say na juice, you don't pass. So the man go look for Trump. We not see Trump, but politically, you know make any significant point because they're not the people that way they make decisions for government. They're not the people that way they inside government. These are just lobbyists them, if you like. Maybe then we use them by influence for lobby for somebody. But yet, every way meet them, the meeting not happen. Now because it gets problem with legitimacy. Now because it get problem with drugs. Now because it get problem with corruption. All of these vices, for me, I believe and I make Trump not able for see. And we the Israelis them who see them kind of information and who see them kind of they out. They will not say Mother Bill at the end of the day, not meet Trump. You for right there no say, oh, this man are true and he said they talk. Because what are true they talk. This man is not legitimate. Now that make you defend all these things. I make you not see Liberia President Day. You not see Guinea President Day. You not see no President Day because waiting do this not just Trump investors them that they organize this program. Mother be happy for get contact with them. They say, hey, you want to see the president? Okay, logo, we'll try something. I go and go so. Now because Mother Bill, the people of Sierra Leone elect him. Now because Mother Bill, they into drug deals. You think the world don't know about that one day? No, the world know about all of these things, but yet still he venture out and he go get for me in a disgrace. Forget to happen with the president.
So,
If I don't hide me, what they say. Trust me, if I don't hide them for two, then they will go to have the president in Peking. And it is sure. Because I'm a president. If I'm a president, I get people the mandate, and then they go to have with ordinary people in that cash against Shaw and the public.
So what you go say about I just want to get this from because we see this information that floats on the internet. These are the last stamp and the president Bio Kawan at the United States and Miami. By Bure, listen to me because there's this information floating on the internet that President Biope is the sum of, I don't know how true is it, I'm just saying what I saw. That President Biope is the sum of $5 million United States dollars for being on this program. He paid the people that we make the add the name for go give the speech. He paid like $3 million, and also he paid $2 million for see President Trump. We don't be able to see. I don't know how whether you get that kind of information or whether you think to say truth inside that kind of.
Impossible. Impossible. I know see, but impossible because they get lobbyists. And get people away the lobby for them. It's possible.
When I saw the information we'll get that he paid lobbyists that this particular program in Miami was already organized, they don't done. So he paid lobbyists $3 million for them give him a slot for speaking at the program, and that he be want for talk on the last day we President Trump they attend so that he go able for also get the opportunity for meet with President Trump. And he paid an extra $2 million for that. But that, because the program was already organized, according to the information that he was just given one day, the first day, he was given the first day to speak, and then on the last day, you're not able to foresee President Trump at all. So they could not deliver. So I don't know. Why you say you hear that anything like that? You believe in that?
Honestly, I would tell you say I don't care. But where a new government can have salon, Mother Bio go pay for all the money that we in the thief. For me, I think that thief God laugh. Because you ask, you say, who's Mother Bio pull that money there? Now two places. One, illicit funding. One way you get from just like Deca, because just like Deca believes say, if you not keep Mother Bio, now power na Sierra Leone, in your secrets go, you understand? Then any government, any somewhere you go, then go hand over possibly to the Netherlands government. Now that make it spend all kind of money. But Mother Bio, don't take her from me, you will coffers because Mother Bio, even at 8 years, we don't have power in salary, not enough, it not be $2 million for that you take her for spend. You understand? So definitely, not if you don't. I don't care how you get the money. For me, the fact that Mother Bio get legitimacy question, that make it go around, they do desperate things. Then.
And after an addition to that, okay. The way how I see Mother Bio turn madman upstage for just take picture with Emmanuel Macron, the president of France, If they tell me say mother will even give diamonds them for take picture of Donald Trump, trust me, I don't deny. Mother will somebody
Yes.
just like attention. Okay, let me take pauper guys. Now people
No, no,
just
I went
like
50.
attention because they want for rights, they need pictures for putting at the
Yeah.
media. They're not here how they kind of power. They're not to all
Yes.
side the president. They recognize them as president because up to now not see result. That's can make it they go the extra mile, forget for toast them with other people. The way it feels say if it's not for them, it is send a flash. Now the world say, this person recognize them. So me I don't deny if they say that be pay that kind hell of money for take picture. So when you see that man they it turn it pass black on a stage for snap with Macron you go so they say party go. The thing
But
it
you go
was
back, you
so
go back, you
crazy.
go back in April. In April, you go back na Usai Sef. Now Italy, not also where the Pope they pass away. They go there. They go fend Trump. I think say no see. What I see, go see Biden. Because we understand say later when they ask Biden, because Biden not been in power, when they ask Biden, he say me no know whether that gentleman themselves. We snap with me. Because not forget say
Why you say how you go say that the way Biden don't invite and Biden don't talk with an state in a White House? How you go say no Sabia?
what you do? What you make him invite an state out and
Yeah, but if you don't see them, they don't shake and they don't talk. How you go say no Sabia?
What you make him invite an White House?
No, not so that the thing again. You say
So that
Biden say no Sabia. How you know go Sabia where they don't meet?
They represent the people of Sierra Leone by we mandate.
Yeah, but still it's Sabia.
No,
No,
Biden tell you that they say no more than
Hey
that.
God, but it's also Biden tell you that.
Just like that man himself. You know where they go snap, where they go to have a snap with. But anyhow, that not to be the substantive president at that time, and the security detail, not be data. You understand? So, Mother Biographer be very careful when they make them move there. People are always smart. They look and say, "Oh, this man, I get question." I see one panel journalist at Salo say, "Oh, so now I don't confirm say Mother Biographer legitimacy crisis. This desperate move we make to America for go see Trump by force. Trust me, it come for me. It can now clearly for say Mother Biographer legitimacy crisis. So for we think say if I stop for spend salon money, if I stop for spend illicit money, if not that way they get them, let concentrate on the agreement for national unity. Let Mother be left one good thing. Say, no, that man he try implement fully the tripartite recommendations. If that they pull on a power self, let it go with grace. That is better for them.
Well, I said I ask you a last question before we open the
Yeah.
line. What do you
I get one
consider
last
for be
question.
implementing the tripartite fully?
Say,
What do you consider say they don't implement the tripartite fully?
first of all, give a go parliament. You go pass the agreements them, so the recommendations they go pass them. Let it be ratified. You understand? And then you therefore implement all of their recommendations and the one after the other. But implement them for you come to the point say people like Edmond Alpha not for the part of you conducting election. Then commissioner I know what the part of conducting election. And then if we look at the 2023 election. Now Samura the found our power to because I provide evidence say he win at the tripartite document or if we're going to rerun because Marabi will not provide evidence for say win the election. So for we now that one day now we around. Now that day we talk about.
Okay.
So if Marabi believe himself, he believes in the upper court. Right. ECOWAS can come organize the election, we can lead the election. May Marabi will contest. We will not get issued down this episode. Even if they say no, we left Dr. Samakama in presidency or the fact say he win the election. No, left him. Now we go do a rerun of that election day. Today, Dr. Samakama ready for do that one day. With anybody, including Madabio, I believe say, even at the southeast, Samakama they beat and flat. They beat
Right.
without question. Well,
Okay, thank you.
All right. The last one. I mean, the last one.
Apple, we get Campino.
Yes. These are just the last one.
Right.
These are just the last one.
Okay, go on.
So yeah, you know the global initiative against transnational organized crime. You know the report. Well,
Yeah, we don't see the latest. Nobody.
Okay, so the latest reports identify Sierra Leone for be a major drug hub na West Africa. But what I want for us.
Don't they put them out there? Yes.
So this is the 2026 report. So which
good.
means that increasingly Sierra Leone is being identified So this
As,
is a
as in
2025
Naku
report.
State.
Yes, a 2025 report that was published this March 2026. Okay, so Sierra Leone has been identified as a narco state. Yeah. So basically, what did that mean for Madabi as a person? Not to Sierra Leone.
Ato.
No, first of all, what it mean for Sierra Leone?
No, me na
Yeah.
Madabi I want to but what it mean for Madabi?
No, like answer the question this way.
It means
What
him picking MI to the drug lordy.
Yes, go ahead, just go ahead.
It don't put we all, including who they outside, with security at stake. Anytime you pull out salon passport, they will get here and they watch you because these governments and these business people them, then they watch their reports there pass any other thing. In fact, now they inform them as to how then they deal with that government, then they inform them as to how they go invest in that country there. And also it means say we not for allow mother bill in kind for go conduct any future election for we. Let we pull on our head. Let the APC let them forget about that one day. For say mother bill for really then a power who would conduct future election. Don't stop for make that kalu day. Because anybody they on drugs, that tell you now, say what make mother bill pin for the 2023 elections. Now because of the drug dealers that we get in the country. Now because of that money, what they influence out. Now because of the alpha benefit the way they get. And then they threaten them also. If you expose we, or if you handle this power, where they arrest you, we will expose you. Then they know to small thing. Nobody, no one for left power, they go put on a tight corner. So if they follow the process, the best bet for we all as Sierra Leoneans, now follow lean on the international community, lean on the moral guarantors and say, hey, this country, how I don't come mediate so. Now so one for under what now. Let us take we into the new era. Let us take we into a proper democracy. Let us manage with country again. We've been doing. For the Sanko and the people that don't ravage with country, then tell them we do them. We left out to the international community. Then come, they help we largely for fix with country. That country need for be refixed. That country need a reset. We need to stop all of these small alpha talk there around elections. We don't grow past that one day. We gain independence before Gambia. We gain independence before plenty other countries. Them. If Gambia even for settle their own crisis that way, why we need for able to settle their own crisis that way?
Thank you.
So the opposition, me they say to them, when I look at this kind of thing, when I know say this kind of person, we don't support the aid drug addicts them or drug cartel them for their country, enough for get any credit for lead on an election process. Not to just say no, oh, Edmond Alpha not for the day. Oh, now Mother Bill never conduct election for we in 2028. You go survive that election day in genuine sense. No, you not go survive them. So the APC for work with Dr. Samora Kamara. So when I look at and the reverse, oh, Dr. Samora can't join. No, the APC for join Dr. Samora Kamara in this drive for say let we work with Dr. Samora Kamara. Love follow in blueprint on the agreement for national unity. Now in no more will get Madabio out of that place. Now in no more will able make the international community come say, well, I think say Salon reach that point. We say they're willing now. We see the parties they're willing. We see the opposition willing for work with the international community for how we address the election challenges, for how we address governance challenges. Otherwise, my brother, any survey drugs, we don't know the magnitude at which the drugs don't. People and doing sabi when are young people and musicians. These are big people where they traffic drugs. Journalists them where they pan drug trafficking in Sierra Leone. These are the international reports. People then the way they investigate, they put local reports together of people then in Sierra Leone. All this chapter 1 of this, all of this place away there, all drug infested. So then they pan that kind of thing they hoping say Mother be no go hand over power. Waiting do they want to turn the country to a rogue state. Because hey, when the international community pull up our wages now, what is Salon go be? We go become a rogue state. We go become that state where nobody no one can do business. We go become like Cuba. We go become like Venezuela. You don't want that. Trust me. So that make we all forfeit let Mother be commodity. Not to say let Mother be go conduct election for in 2028. Sorry. Let Mother be commodity now for we all forfeit for do. How will they do them? The tripartite report able to put Mother be on a power. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Alaji. Thank you. Quick one. And Sumana with $5 say the tripartite was not a gentleman's agreement, but was not enforceable by law or parliament. This is African politics. All right, we go with una now the call line. But before that one day, Alaji, just give it 2 minutes, please. We get this campaign we dey go on with family members then, and we just want for Bianca to on a quick one inside the program. Well, we been done the try for make some efforts for get things them. This lady we na Alicia, the doctor we been forced get assessment with now India, they're not able to get back to them yet. So we not see them at all. We don't move and don't check the 3 top, hospital in India. 3 top hospital in India. We unasef go check for we, and then the 2 don't actually get back to win. We write to the all 3 and 2 don't get back to we. So for Lewy, first of all, I think we'll not be able to talk about this today, but 2 don't get back to we today. And interestingly, the 2 come up with similar analysis. Similar analysis. We mean say we get serious positive chance for Alicia from the hospital own side. So let me just make Leona know this one quickly before we actually take the phone call, because Ona done the give. But we get some changes in terms of the price. We get changes in terms of the price, and maybe I will just read to now something quick one, rough one for let we all go quickly and see how the conversation been like with una blessing as I am by boy. If una give me the go ahead, we can do a quick one.
We move.
Yes,
we
no,
move.
go on.
Okay, so we be first write to them. I say hello. My name is Pierre, and I am contacting you from France on behalf of Weird, a Facebook and YouTube platform. We are assisting a 28-year-old female patient, Alicia Touré, who has been experiencing severe hip pain and limping for approximately 2 years, with no history of injury. Her condition has progressively worsened, and she is now struggling to walk properly. Recent X-ray images indicate significant damage to the hip joint, and we suspect an advanced hip condition that may require specialized orthopedic treatment. We are seeking medical care for her at your hospital in India. Please find attached X-ray images. We kindly request your assistance with specialist orthopedic doctor review, diagnostic and recommended treatment plan, estimate cost for surgery if required, medical visa invitation, and treatment process for international patients. This is an urgent case, and we would greatly appreciate your prompt response. Thank you very much for your response. Best regards, MBP on behalf of Weird, Facebook and YouTube platform. Then the contact. Then I send to all of Alicia in reports then. And then they get back to we and say, hello, sir, madam. Thank you for contacting Max Healthcare Hospital, HCF, India. We are in receipt of your email query. The X-ray suggests advanced degeneration of the hip joint, likely bilateral avascular necrosis (AVN), secondary osteoarthritis with a significant joint space loss and
I say left-handed. Just tell me. Yes,
no, now the analysis people need to understand. Wait till we they go through. This not a secret again.
Okay.
Not a secret at all. Because people need to know why the money change. So I beg for that. Sorry, and I don't also this. Okay. Okay. I think I don't jump this thing. Okay. All right. Okay, so the patient will require total hip replacement surgery, which is typically performed as an IPD procedure with a hospital stay of 5 to 7 days and total stay in India of 2 weeks for recovery and physiotherapy. The cost for one hip replacement starts from 3,500 to 4,500, depending on important type and clinical requirements. Bilateral surgery may be done stage or in a single sitting based on fitness. We request you to kindly share the following detail if you would like to proceed with a visa invitation letter, passport scan, copies of the patient and the attendant. One regard. So bottom line are the door waiting and the total hip cost. Then send me another message for tell me about the two, because now the bilateral, the left and the right, then they change all two. So then the cost estimate for bilateral HR stage now 7,000 to 9,000. Yeah, includes surgery fee, implant cost, hospital admission, physiotherapy, etc. Hospital stay and duration 5 to 7 days. Hospitalization with total stay in India 3 weeks for both hips, including recovery and physiotherapy. So bottom line, this are the latest way they don't get to we with, with regards this lady in waiting. So the money will be the estimate. This now for just one. In flights not a day, we don't under budget based on the first doctor we being given waiting. But now this na the three top when I can check them up, then get the other one na 40s, then self na similar thing 40s and then max, then na the three top hospital them na India we can work on this. When I can check them out as well and see how best I came for. So far I thought that they we don't get with regards Alicia.
All right. Well, no matter what's not it, that's the way they make progress. We make progress because first of all we keep up with making sure that we get the right kind of medical care where Alicia supposed for get. So this very very important for family members and for know and do for the family members that know say the reason why now both hips are being suggested now because you don't limp for one hip too much.
Yeah, the other one they collapse as well.
Yes, and then you the link per one, the other one they collapse as well. So which means we actually mean to say if we not hurry forget this thing done, it will tell bad on and we probably God forbid, it will get difficulty for even waka at some point with the one coach. So thinking then this can make them say, Papa now pass you used to coach. But by the grace of God, we hope say we go able for raise the necessary funding.
In fact, not to two coach, pass will get for sit on a wheelchair.
Most likely. So
and then they say for not sure how long because the pain as well, the way you go the battle with.
Yes. So we know how for make it reach that particular stage day. We think to say it's very important that we all continue for come together and ensure say we get this thing done. So we are family members then.
The campaign still on?
Yeah. Whatever we know say we can able to do the campaign still they on. We've been done reach to several people in Africa, we've done reach to big politicians them, and they all promise for do something. We still wait for them, but we also want for reach out to one again, make we able for do this. Some people must remind me. Somebody send me an email for this GoFundMe business. Probably we'll get for end up and the GoFundMe. Let me just hold a meeting, please. Probably tomorrow. Then we will get the person for see so that we able for Fenway for increase. We get for spread out with funding possibilities. We get for try for spread them out the funding possibilities. And una we they work na hospital. Una we know people. Them somebody. We know somebody. We know somebody. Let me spread this word that we try for help one of we sister. I still want for make una know say for every woman who you help, you don't help every other woman. And our responsibility for ensuring we mama them, we sister them, we auntie them back home, gets the right medical treatment them when they look for. We might not be able to give every one of them. It's the one or two we're able for reach out to. That we're able for make a difference in their life. So that tomorrow, but by we self the see them, we self go bloody. If online still be the same, when I can still contact Sangbe for the Zelle number for who the United States of America. Somebody even day England, call other person in America. We send something account to me. I want for me. I say, do you have people that they send to me? We not go call una name them because we all the tell we say not for call una name, but we still recognize una and the phone line still open. I will receive. God bless you all.
Thank you. And by boy quickly.
While continuation, we just want for tell we family members them the progress of course una don hear waiting we don't get and this Alicia stuff as we dey talk right now is urgent. So please, for the one that we don't give, we want for give. You know, we still the anthem still open. We got open more doors them for una we don't reach we. We still dey look up to una for make una able reach we for fasting this program so this we sister they able for go. As we dey talk right now, we lucky just like for Kamuta every day for Kam, you know, just the press on the pain, but it dey go through a lot right now. It dey really, the voice, of course, it dey talk, and the voice it dey come out, but it dey go through a lot. Even the day we call them on WhatsApp, it be really they in pain, it be they in serious pain. We not be funny for them, but it be forced for can talk to una for make una hear voice, so now they able really know say now the person this what they talk about. So we just plead to una, please. You know, Alicia no get brother, no sister, no mama, no papa. We hope to right now understand where they go on in life. Now only God and after God, now una. So do ya with the bill.
Correct. Thank you.
Open, we answer the open for receive.
Okay, so we're going to the line now and start for take some few calls and quick one. Family members, them are big. Do ya today all net I don't come on the screen because they attend to something very, very much waiting. But I don't know if I'd able for even done this one again. But still we'll take few calls and quick one inside the program for let we able for get the conversation going. So we'll go and take the very first call inside the program this evening. Welcome to the show. Please reduce the volume of your set or also you do noise. Welcome to the show. You get the platform.
Hello, yeah.
Yes, welcome. Hello, you did live. Reduce the volume of your set or you come out to sign noisy.
Okay, yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
Okay. You get me now?
We'll get you clear. Go ahead. You name and say the call from, please.
I call from the UK. I'm Paul.
Okay, Paul. Yeah.
No, sorry, yes, I'll be out. Thank you very much. We had wish the woman with 6 recovery. And thank you, RSA, for your presentation. I have a question for RSA. One, what thing you would tell Kelfala Mara and Richard Conte, where all along they go and talk, say the divergence into part of the reports. Now it don't proven. Even Dr. Marasef don't go public, don't talk, say the divergence are part of the reports. Dr. Richard Conte don't do the same thing. What thing you will tell them, make them tell the party as then are the people we don't contribute to the tripartite for the fact that now they don't accept for say the divergence way now in the only source now in the only way with the APC now for stand on. Then in a question why for our thank you very much.
Okay, we go on the line again and take another call quickly. Welcome to the show, family member. You name and say the call from, please. Okay, welcome to the show, family member. You name and say the call from, please.
Yes, sir. Chief Sengbepe. This is a Koto from the shopyard.
Koto, welcome, sir.
Yes, sir. But inside in 5 years, we get 1,825 days. Now we don't go to 1,030 days. 9 on pass through. It left 790 days. 9 left for the mother being time done. Up till now, we depend this issue of tripartite, not tripartite. You know, this is money. Woman don't pay for service. You forget the service we pay for. But for what he say they can rehearse, they explain what's tripartite. Not all listen at the issue. Waiting Dr. Samuel after we don't go sign this document. You don't go to State House, you don't call Madam Your Excellency the President. Waiting don't call upon we the salon people and for do. You don't call you for protest. You don't call you for sit at home. You don't call you for do anything or for make you get power back. You don't do nothing, go sit on Safu. So on whose grounds we why you say they can't they talk. But now this woman now when they say that you can pay for a service, but this is don't want to win now. Finally, dear SMPA, if why you say they come, like I represent himself as Alhaji Mohammed Wari say, because electoral justice They don't recognize him as spokesman. If you want to call Dr. Samura Kamara, if you lucky for pick you call, he go tell you say that in office, now he get spokesman. He not get electoral justice spokesman. They not go down thief election, then they can't fraud with us, then why he says still they can't continue for the fraud the public back. Don't trash box, enough for they can't talk, there you go. The rules of engagement of this program, where you can't talk to the people, like, for be available for let them ask you question. Now the third send this in the drum. There, if you know want for Canada the program, let you know come. But you know don't can't talk what you feel for talk. Now the turn for the people and for answer and question, it disappear. That means they chicken out.
Okay,
let's tell waiting. I'm gonna call upon the people and for
thank you.
For like kind of power.
Thank you.
790 days left.
Thank you, Koto. Thank you very much. Okay, we go on the line again and take another call quickly. But before the one day one for just read this, we had this guy is on another planet. Mada is the president. Good or bad, APC needs numbers to win the election. Wish a speedy recovery. And the same person as Mana, they say, please let us help our sister to get her health back. Okay, they go on the line again. Let's see quickly. We'll go on the line again and take another call. Welcome to the show, family member. Your name and the call from, please. Get the platform.
Yeah, this is the Dubai caller. How you do, pa?
By God, the politics, yourself quiet.
You know, the RDC, what I think when I say when I forget a medal, you know, that kind of courage you get. You know, in kind of time they had for seeing the wall. You know, friends, what I think in 5 years alone with this kind of mindset. Because first of all, one thing the first way me no see. Last time when we call, when we ask question, I want to ask question. A person pay, let you talk for 10 minutes or 5 minutes because you know like sometimes when I want to express myself.
No, you're not going for pay inside person program, not cheating with balance.
Wait. Now 1-2 minutes when I give people and sometimes you know they go put all the point together. So like when I say they can't pay so for late in an hour. But it makes say everybody want to call 5 minutes, 10 minutes, they pay. Me already can pay 5-10 minutes. So I will put me point there across properly.
No, you can take your own program.
No, really, I want to make money from that too.
Yes, but we're not going to do that because we create it for free for everybody for giving you voice. You can pay for your own program and can talk, but you know pay for person program.
Okay, now first of all, all these things they show say, I tell you, I don't want to use word let it look like say a bad word.
Okay, thank you.
But the show we say salon we still a we backward. Election London almost 3 years. First of all, this APC executive will accuse you. You want to tell me say Cherry Coco no want to be vice president as a salon? The man right now, you know, if I'm not in Idula, I was in Idula almost or in a lawyer. You want to tell me say you don't want to be vice? You want to tell me say this Secretary General no want to be minister? All this executive, if APC be win, then be ministers, ambassadors, and now for dinner, all them top government place them, custom, immigration. How would I go look all that and go say no more? No, na Samura no like, na make logo negotiate no more. It don't make sense. Sometimes the common sense. And look, make one thing clear. When I forget about all this tripartite, when I go to that 3-day dialogue, the first day, I don't action on this. Make sure say count that video where they how do you call it? The mediators and come. The statement when they give after the 3-day dialogue. It is clear, and the whole thing first. Don't forget about this. Tripartite come after the 3-day dialogue. They make it clear say there will be nothing but election because APC not go to court. Them as far as they know, there is no case for election, no case. This time for go sit down like family and go settle like future elections, like how they say. Secondly, terms of agreement. When I see the terms of agreement, I did the tripartite for bond. The information minister and the government representative say there will be no election. What the APC can talk? Still no preempt. APC from day one, they know after that 3 days, they know fully well say there is no election, but they afraid the supporters them.
Thank you.
Then they afraid the money cost them.
Very
so
much.
they make them guests go along for full supporters them. And one of the things when we see, it gets for affect APC because from day one they be dishonest.
Thank you.
When they come out plain say,
God bless
we
you.
lost this election because you know go court because of law. Like this top don't know, but they never full support and 30 days. And what it say, I don't know.
All right, thank you very much. Thank you, Dubai. Thank you very much. All right, so we go again on the line and take another call quickly. Welcome to the show, family member. You need to call from. Welcome.
Good evening.
Yes, welcome. How you doing?
Yeah, but now Busha this why they listen to the program about Kana village Let's not small say let's make a bet big. But my brother, believe what I say. I see this program here where with contribution of the old brother, I so to God and they are not to feel happy. You know, the way that they drive the minds of Sierra Leoneans, them like make this regime here, the people are not able to fight against them. Because then they paint the picture as if Samura Kamara deep and fed for the people the way they go vote for Trade, then the executive they do nothing. Even Trade when the executive they talk to the protect, even called protest like that, the same people that information when they give, then they make say the other people they say when this executive not ready for fight for the people, people then they give for common. So how this regime here will come on a power now? We every day them man they encourage them. And then at this platform here, they spread false information against people. You see, this is sad. Even if continue to encourage my what he said at this program, believe in me, the happiest time of Mother Bill. Here in Cash Box, we can at this program for spread that kind of information there. We don't tire. We don't tire. We want regime change. We want let people come together and they begin to someone I the faith. This faith who know the sabi. The man always is philosophical. He not be leading negotiator. All they do just act the way SLPP they do. In silence, you know they talk. Nothing. All Dr. Richard Conte they exposed to right now. Now, if we give the information, the boy is silence. That's why they never talk for Sierra Leoneans by Sadu. My good to the better one they have gone for. Let God not ever give me. I did a little part up program. I talk I can't finish you. I didn't see the program. Me man the law. He said, look, big snake they come. I said to God and I.
All right, thank you.
Like the watch those just
take time, anyway, take time. Be careful.
My brother.
All right, thank you very much. Okay, take care.
Bless you now.
Go safe. All right. All right, so we take another call again quickly inside the program. This is a program where now hello caller, welcome to the show. Your name and cell call for please.
Yeah, Sir Pierre, thank you very much, sir.
Yes, sir, welcome.
Yeah, I agree what he said. The talk say he wants let APC go meet Samura Kamara. I think it's a very good idea. Make APC go meet Samura Kamara. When they go meet Samura Kamara, therefore make Samura Kamara the flag bearer for 2028 election. Then that's ending now where SLPP takes the election back. Samura Kamara go back, he go get secret meeting to whosoever go in a power. After that meeting, they will come from what we will call 6-party now. Not to 3-party again, no, now 6-party. That's when this man go the count pamphlets go the read to me now for me talk 2033. Because this thing where this man is so it doesn't make any sense. SLPP not respect the document. As far as SLPP not respect the document, not to better document. If SLPP respect the document, they follow pass and to don't say they not respect it. Now they call a gentleman agreement because they don't respect them. And Samura Kamara can't sit down in one grain. This man, I don't want to talk and say Samura Kamara can talk to me. We the way that the way Samura Kamara can talk to me. If at all Samura can talk to me, and they can't say they don't see election. Now the same thing more than for repeat. Nothing no they pull SLPP in a power pass demonstration. If not a demonstration, we go into 2028 election. I don't put their foot so they don't stand up say they know what Edmond Alpha and they send message to Edmond Alpha. Let you one grain up bring confusion in Canada country because if you bring confusion in another country, Edmond Alpha, you know, will fight for you as well and your family. Not bring confusion, resign. Then we go into 2028 election. When we go to 2028 election, APC kind of power, they keep visiting documents and they hope it's possible for 2023. They get a power for them because they didn't have power. But for now, with them, I waste of time, they might depend. But in while it's depend, yeah, cash box, I waste of time. They just catch clues of the video they make. Now, I can say, the next thing where they form, now 6-party, not to 3-party again, now 6-party, where we will include them here inside it. Because to be honest, we will not get in anywhere with this document. This document is not going to put my dad on power. I don't want this young. Say document pull a sitting government. Now, would I endorse my debut? Now, Samura Kamara. But what do you know they see so again? What do you mean they might know they see that again? Then the Cowboys to time party where SLPP no respect. SLPP no respect this document at all. Then we sit down with the negotiate with the top to then get for about now waste of time. Then we plan for the demonstration and support APC when the demonstration. If the demonstration not happen, APC happen for some other reason, then go back to the parliament. 2028 come.
Thank you.
To bring the election.
Thank you very much. God bless you. Thank you.
For this document they go through.
Thank
So
you.
for now,
God
this
bless
talk
you.
now they can.
Thank you very much. All right, we go quickly and take two last call inside the program. Welcome to the show, family member. Your name and where you call from, please. Hey, here you go. Welcome.
So, anyway, thank you for the program.
We thank God.
First of all, I will look for what you see and what they already talk about this transition. If not the good way, una dey, let God give una more baraka, let God bless una. But on the other hand, if una look at some people when they suffer under this kind of laws, when this country gets, God will decide on that issue. I don't go swear. But we know Salon need help. If they talk about the international community, they give them verdicts. The international community, they don't give them verdicts. What did they come for? Now, like the way people they get the effect inside on our house, you neighbor car inside, when they see what did happen, you come inside for let you help una. Then they explain, una decide, say, okay, this is an election business. If next time na so una for do am, when they talk, they don't get nothing when they get for you. They don't come with people from Kenya, from Tanzania, who they added the election them. Then they come with inside saloon that type of that. So this year, na just Samura for them champion this year for this year a whole water. But because them either they afraid na cowardice and they get people that salon no go before. If we slow for the only them don't fix them. We don't see this law where we get a salon and get constitution. Now one party state constitution get everything done one man. How now we change? All man knows no electoral justice. All man knows about better election. Now laws they make better the election winner. So why can't you change those laws? You should go in the top like say you say people they don't go school, they don't need to understand. Yes, some of us can understand. They understand. There's nowhere in that document where they talk about transition. Now make them say agreement and disagreement. What did they disagree on? No, it don't count. Now what did they agree on both? Then they call it reforms them. So if you can't talk, say we will not go school, it's not true. We all understand what that document before. If APC for don't go get this, they put them see they will say it's not that table.
Thank you very much. Thank you. God bless you. Thank you. All right. Long to the last call inside the program this night. Welcome to the show, family member. Your name and where you call from, please.
Yes, I'm Pierre Bible Ato. Thank you, bro. Mina a concerned citizen.
Okay.
I've been called one time. The last time we were say come before he begin pay for a year time. Where it tell me say me a liar. You know. Answer the question we been asked. Say the electoral justice way. Then they fight for. If not for the one for the people them or the one for their own selfish gain. That now one. Two, while you say just don't contradict himself back just now. If the first talk see where I've been I raised that issue there with them. See, if you don't cancel with Nigeria, see, Mother Bio they can handle up. Today, you don't can talk back, see, Mother Bio not go hand over power peacefully. So waiting while you say really they try for tell we. If what you say not get anything for tell we, they are the big. Let what you say within electoral justice. Let them go find another thing for do. Let them not begin the camp box up we again, bro. This thing who don't take an arm. You know, let what you say with a tangible report for we see not this way would they go. But let not say this today then tomorrow is the other thing. It they confuse we. If they're not confused already, let them come confuse we again. And let what you say no say we had now the topmost social media platform we camp and salon business. And we where they watch we focus on salon issue. So let not feel say how in confused now so we self confused. Yeah, with the big brother. Thank you very much. Let God bless you now.
Right, thank you very much. Now we go over to you, Alaji.
Oh, the calls are not done.
Yes.
Thank you very much. I think say this platform, when I get registered callers, because from how they listen to the program, most of the time, the same callers and they call from Paul down to the last person we call so, So I don't know if it's a coincidence, whether it happened all through, or it happens say now then no more get interest for call because I know so a lot of people in the watch. I don't watch a lot of people in the watch the program, especially where they say electoral justice hour. A lot of people in the come listen to what they say. For me, that's a credit to me and a credit to Weird. I don't want to answer the question too much, but I want to go to the last caller, which is say, it don't lie back for me. It lie for say, me don't can talk now, say, Madabio, they can hand over power. I repeat that one day. Anybody prove them. In fact, I can't put a price on that one day. Anybody prove, say, me say, Madabio, they can't hand over power. Now listen to the statement to Madabio, they can't hand over power to Samura Kamara. I give him $500. When I know how much I pay for the program, not so. So when I know say I'm capable for provide at least $500. I give him $500. Pull that video.
Wait, Alaji, wait, Alaji. No, hold on. Let me make something clear. If you say you give person $500, then you say you're capable for pay for this program. Now $500 you pay?
No.
No, but let me make it clear. Let just now not can get.
Right. Not a $500 they pay at every. You understand?
Okay, go ahead.
$500. Yes, at least not for producer. Anybody will make a shame. Can't pull that statement. Say why they say I mean talk say mother you they can't hand over power. Now listen the Creole. Me, the statement that we make now. I say mother you for hand over power, waiting to he lost the election. Madabio now provide evidence for say he lost the election. And I make her say Madabio for hand over power and the document the way he don't sign, including the agreement for national unity, enough for let the whole and say, Paddy man, this power you lost some handover so that the country will get the collapse back. And I have to go into too much of the callers which I have to say, Naya, to Paul, in question, now that I go to this one, they are big, hold on for me 1 minute. Now that we know say Calvara Mara and Richard Conte, then have been political rivals to Dr. Samura Kamara. And I think say when the tripartite process starts, that's not a mistake where they make, where they put them political rivals then they for go help in that process because they not prove so far, say they not been deep into the process because for there we get something within a document. They can't tell you say no, that's within a document, those are true. They still call it and they call me and I had they talk say what they say they can't lie. With me, all the time I don't state now, I waiting inside black and white. So it left to them, the Calvara Mara, the Richard Conte, it left to them for let them see reason for say they're not for pick and choose. Waiting and look at now the divergence. Therefore, look at the whole report, the holistic report, and all of the recommendations. They as opposition, now they're not for pick that thing they for say, oh no, law implement this, law implement how they did it, the electoral commission. And no, that means it's a disservice to the APC people. It's a disservice to we country. You understand? We not go get that kind of position the way they say and today. Oh, na 80 recommendation. Then tomorrow you go talk about one other recommendation. No, you understand? Una for some side. Una for really dey some side as a group, as a party. Una not for the fool the people them. Like how una don't help for fool the people wey they call so. They call they tell me say, Iwa Kana I don't read document. We need to me create. I don't read document we say not to stand by force. I don't read document we say not to the divergence on that. But still, so imagine that is I say nine cash works in frustration. So imagine how much they don't brainwash the people. Then the other Dubai caller where they call always na this program where they talk about matter. I understand. In our opposition, I stands down there and I roll down there for play for discourage we. But the other people, the way they say they're not APC, I don't understand. When they say, oh, no, what they say for stop for talk, when I for stop them. Oh, snake one bet me because what they say in the talk. Oh, snake one kill me because what they say in this program in the talk. No, if you're not true APC, if you believe, say, you're not true APC, what you for do? You for concentrate on removing Mother Bill power, not concentrate on Mother Bill conducting election for you in 2028. Because that the APC executive, they tell you, say, now Mother will conduct election in 2028, and that hand over power to them on silver platter. Anyway, good luck with that. Now left that one day. Wait till we don't do this evening, we don't show the roles and responsibilities of the moral guarantors. And we don't show specifically waiting they say they for go investigate now that particular tripartite committee level. We don't show exactly waiting the inside the document and they for the public will not be know this. You know now say not to gentleman's agreement. Outside the United Nations, outside the AU, outside the ECOWAS, outside all of them people had to put hand. You don't know now say all of these documents we're going to talk about, including one of the major areas we'll talk about. The 65 extraordinary session where ECOWAS say they don't put together troops of Guna Salon. I don't see back, they don't mention. He mentioned, he referenced Naya. He linked to this particular document who don't show whether they point that particular deployment. Now APC because they can lie, say na deployment, now and a standby force. I sorry for disappointing callers them, but bruh, I need to stop for talk. I don't care if you can do I call, I can bell me say, hey, what is it for game? I don't care. I am focused, I am laser focused. And we don't know this evening, we don't also ensure, say we prove say it's not a gentleman's agreement. Gentleman's agreement, how the bookman and define and then say now unwritten pact between two parties. Not a gentleman's agreement. Unwritten, why they not right? One time they why I don't talk now on a program now. I say when somebody go in a cutter in shop, he go buy bread, right? Or he go buy battery. For example, you go buy any item, then get a receipt. That cutter write that receipt, or that full man or that shopkeeper write that receipt. He give him. Say you don't come buy XYZ Namian at so and so price. Then that particular receipt get date, you get time, you get condition them. Who I will return them, I no will return them, and this and that. That is legally binding upon the buyer and the seller. If that receipt not there, then you go talk, say I go back to that quarter, you not get case because signed and agreed documents not there. So I just bring that particular example for the layman, for let them understand what's in a binding and legal agreement. We know say because them politicians them, including the one that in APC don't fool now, when I don't reach that point, so I don't hopeless about the fight for electoral justice. We the fight for electoral justice. We were there with the support Dr. Samara Kamara in drive. We are very, very hopeful. Say the international community are not going to mute it. Now that make them the kind of salon next week. They're not going to mute on the tripartite because now the international community now they use that word we Mother Bill accept say the recommendations that will come out of this particular agreement, they're actionable, they're implementable. That is if you begin to talk, say, oh, I'm not going to define what's not actionable. We say, oh, what they say they can't talk big book. But no, wait, man say they are actionable and implementable. I go this quick, make a pull out for one. I don't want to see what they mean when they say they are actionable, they're implementable. Not to ordinary words, not to ordinary statements. Yeah? Not to ordinary statements. When they say it's actionable, it's implementable, I've been pulling them up then days there. As I say, I ask AI, I say, show me what's in the I say, show me what's in the oh God, I think I don't lost her. Yeah. I said to me, I've been asked AI, I say, show me what's in the diplomatic meaning of that word day because it's a language where anybody understand legal or diplomacy where you see actionable is state say for me what I've been read and say that means all thing day in terms of logistics all thing day for make sure say they implement that particular thing day. When they say implementable is simply means say Implementable, that means the credibility, the authority, with this not of logistics, but these are the credibility, the authority, and that make you see now a layered system, if you like. It's a layered system, it's a layered structure. Now then put together, we can conclude on Sierra Leone in 2023 election case. Within that layered state system, ECOWAS, AU, the UN, the Commonwealth, or the Commonwealth and then the UN. That layered system, that means say the globe, the world, don't agree, they don't come together and say, salon case for restoring democracy. There's no ifs, there's no buts about another make. We say we get faith in the international community still. It don't slow, it's slow, it painstakingly slow. However, we get belief in the international community, say they will come, they will see something we, and they're supposed to can see something to we. And the fact now that the document as it is, not to gentleman's agreement. Now Marabio and in government, now they sign them. Now APC and then party, now they sign them. Now the international moral guarantor 7 now they sign this document. Hello, this document need to go for nothing. It's not possible. This document need to pass. It's just not possible. This document will left under the bridge. This document will left how I put them. This document not one document will say history we can't tell you say no we get one document they don't implement. How we understand that one day. Say this document shall be implemented. Why use the word shall? I want to understand what I mean. What says shall be implemented. You don't take, you don't waste time, you don't delay. I get that frustration. You think I don't get that? I get that. But this document now one way. Someone said not going for stopper. Dr. Samura Kamara says not going to stop this document. But say no, when I left her now, I maybe say try there and not say no, that we don't pass that stage on this document. This document that I make when you listen to the representative from UNOAS, we come now slam them conference. He can say this document, he used to English them, one not able for yourself. He say imperative for Sierra Leone and in non-negotiable. We need to negotiate again. For say, hey, no, this one and so we say letter I not for the naya. We not push a be letter B. No, it's non-negotiable. How would I agree on them? Because not for one man in interest. It's for the nation's interest. Not for one party interest, not for the country interest. And I think say if and when this year succeed done, the whole world will can accept this model for settle conflict and look and say, now they use this model. Sometimes it go slow, but Lord, they use this model for resolve of conflict them. Going forward, nobody no will look at people the election again. Say I go do what I feel for doing because I'm name Kone or because I'm name Edmond Alpha. Then I will come back, I can bluff and then say that same thing I will do I'm back. We not for accept them. We now go accept them. We don't want to go to that you go, but we, like I say no more, forgive me. We go for the canal, they can call out the lies. We go for the canal, they can't say things the way then they talk, we're not correct. And what they do, they pull proof, they show proof for say the thing that they say they are in black and white. Thank you very much.
All right. I say thank you very, very much, Alaji. Thank you very much for tonight. Thank you very much for the information. We you don't give we believe say there are people who listen and understand the information, and also definitely there will always be disagreement. Well, fumble them. That's what we did now. We're reach towards the end of the program. Bible idea around. We don't reach towards the end of the program. So basically, before I call Bible in, these are just something I need for say with regards some of the callers, or specifically, I think to say there's one caller we say that's like for me. I think it was a comment made out of passion or something, or it's a disagreement though. That's the document, because the SLPP not taken serious, it's not a serious document. Well, me I beg for differ. You see, one of the things I've always said to we Sierra Leoneans, one of the problems we don't dey part of this thing. We for understand first of all, before I go to that problem, we for understand say the problem with the APC get with the SLPP as the moment, we don't lead to the disagreement, we lead to parliamentarians them live in parliament and people them where they serve na councils, they all don't left then seats, and they sit down now. So this particular document. Because now the document don't take centerpiece, and then the SLPP fail for implement certain aspect of this document in accordance with what the APC believe say they for do. Okay, so that make the document important. So irrespective of whether the SLPP say important or not, that's not important to we. Because what made the document important now that a document signed between the government of Sierra Leone and the APC, not the SLPP. That document was not signed. It's a technical thing. I know some people are not go understand what they say. Some will say, oh, but the SLPP didn't have power. But it was not signed by the SLPP. It was signed by the government of Sierra Leone. We mean to say, even if the SLPP disrespects this document, the APC can have power. The APC can act on this document. And in fact, when the APC can have power, and that time is sweet for them to act on the document because it's a document by the government of Sierra Leone and the APC, which means it's a document that will be negotiated by the APC within themselves. Because it's the APC now a principal signatory to the document. The SLPP is not a signatory to the document. If the SLPP were a signatory to the document, they forget the SLPP chairman can sign on behalf of the SLPP and this and that and that and this and that, you will see them there. But they are not signatories to it. Now that they're not signatories to it, now the chief minister on behalf of the government and the president, who is the executive head of the government, and that is what makes this document very, very powerful. That is what makes this document very, very powerful. I agree, say people and get the issues with Dr. Samuel Kamara. I agree, say people and get anger with Dr. Samuel Kamara. I agree, say people and think to say, because 2020 they come, the people that they push for electoral justice, not for push for them again. I agree, say when I get that feeling, in as much as for me, you want me to look at electoral justice, into so other people they look at them. But whatever your feeling may be, whatever your thoughts may be, whatever your belief may be, not join the squad for water down this document. Don't join that squad day for water down this document. Because at the end of the day, we will come back for bet with finger. Just like what I talked from the very beginning, that the APC they shoot themselves at the foot by making certain derogatory statement about this document. One of the first people that were ever acting up for defend this document and say this document is not a gentleman's agreement. I mean, another year I didn't have a video there. From when people and they talk and gentlemen, I said no, it is not, because it is enforceable by law. So whether matter be enforceable or not, not to your detriment. I agree, say we want this entire document will be enforced at this time, and that's so it for happen. But even if they refuse to enforce it, not mean to say the document weak. It not mean to say the document not get the force of law. It not need for the parliament, not need for adopt this document for the document gets the force of law. The reason we make parliaments they adopt the document and let the document get the constitutional backing. So, for example, if parliament will not adopt this document, then it will be very impossible or nearly impossible for President Bio for appoint Edmond Alpha. It will be nearly impossible for appoint Edmond Alpha. Now, I make people them when they look into the matter will tell and say the action to appoint Edmond Alpha is constitutionally correct, but it was morally wrong. It was morally wrong because as part of the agreement where they've been get, now for ensure say all who that may put up on 2023 elections, not put up on the upcoming elections. When a part of the agreement where they get.
Hold on, I'll ask you a question quickly.
Yes.
So waiting at the difference between moral and constitutional. Constitutional means it's legal. Moral, not legal.
No, yes, it is binding by law. Constitution
yes,
is legally binding by law.
By law. Why is moral?
Morally, it's about human morality, conscience, goodwill.
Yes, what do you believe?
Yes, it's about goodwill.
Okay.
You understand me? Not just what you believe. It's about goodwill between you and the other person.
Goodwill.
So
how you could describe the other word for goodwill?
What's other word I could use again for goodwill?
Hold on, Alaji, how you could describe goodwill again?
If this person gets a goodwill, now that's something you have to do out of your own free, you understand, your own free volition. Say, okay.
In other words, not understanding.
Yes.
Okay, hold on. You know what you want to do so quickly? I thought this explain this Edmond Alpha thing where they inside the tripartite agreement. Now I want to describe so quickly. All right, so Alaji, just a proposal. Sunday, the same time, you go there for take on Ajibo on this particular thing?
Anytime.
Sunday. Okay, so we get a deal Sunday. Because
who's that thing?
Sorry?
Who's particular thing? Be clear.
I mean, this then thing that we don't discuss. So, for example, the Colemba, this oh my God, this document
the scope, the mandate,
the scope, the mandate, yes, and especially with this topic today, whether not gentleman's agreement or not.
Okay, so
yes,
they can argue because me not say not to gentleman's agreement. In the can argue say not gentleman's.
No,
because already I made that statement before.
Well, bottom line now, I disagree with several things the way you see.
No, so they can't argue say it's a gentleman's agreement.
No, I don't know if another one day. It disagree with several things the way you say, not to just the gentleman's agreement, even the scope and other things that you interpretation and all.
Well, I go come at the program. Any side they talk come out ready for talking.
So because of course you go with Andy and go get different views on several things then.
Yeah.
So Sunday.
That's
very good. But make I say this always at all.
What's the feeling?
Yes, you don't cut at all. But before they go at all.
No, at all. Sorry, I just extend the invitation. At all, I'm not caught you feeling. I use the word for ask you question, and I don't do it, and I don't get to tell you what I'm done. Continue.
You can't
use this. I don't use the simplest example. I don't use the simplest example now. Yeah. Say, when you go to a cut or a shop, you go buy battery. You go buy.
Oh yes.
You understand me? That document only for the parliament for let me legal document between two. That document is only for parliament.
So what I say?
You understand me? So yes.
So
I just want to make this statement. This agreement. Now, the international community, the APC, and the government of Sierra Leone, they go into that. There's no way, no chance for that person call them non-legal. If anybody use that word there for say this document not legal or legally binding, you don't know what's in legality, you don't know what's in illegality.
No.
You understand?
No,
we're not going to parliament for ratification. We're not going to parliament for ratification. Will that be the country law? Not mean say it is not legal. We go for understand. But anyway, like you say, Sunday, I will delve deep into that part. Let people understand because what have been do na electoral and election and parliamentary processes. Now I've been the teach people them that different constituencies. They don't understand what in parliament they do and what in parliament they do. So that one that we can go deep into them for explain to people they don't understand. What in a parliamentary ratification, what it mean? How it different from making laws, you understand, of the land. We'll go into them for let the ordinary man understand that.
Okay.
So what maybe they try for say this also be actually one for end. Now on the note that this also actually one for end. Now on the note that no matter waiting at people and grievances. Let will not include with grievances on the document itself. People that can get them grievances for others, they can get them belief in others, or they don't believe in other people at all. You get guys so everywhere you feel about an individual, about a person. But that document, we not join, we not even start against it, we not continue ourselves for water and down because probably we think to say other people they use them for just their own personal good. That document will one day one day stand up to be a document that will be central in the redemption of Sierra Leone and in bringing justice for the electoral systems in Sierra Leone, and also in bringing justice to Sierra Leoneans. Today, the Julius Maada Bio leadership in government might try to water it down and look down upon it. That is not just for themselves. But we as Sierra Leoneans must maintain our respect for documentations, our respect for agreement, and ensure say that no matter what happen, it might not be this government, it might be a new government that might come in 2028. No matter what happen, no matter when, that document must be looked into and it must be used to address issues relating to elections in Sierra Leone. Thank you so much. Bible. You mic it on. You mic it off. Well, you start to say you go if you want.
You don't put chocolate na me but na I don't talk me. After a weekend.
I go put chocolate in my
I beg you see. Why you say you can go?
I don't go.
Okay.
You want to leave you.
I can put chocolate in my mouth by this hour. You know, like me.
Yeah,
that is if I not get put on my mouth by this hour.
Now they put it on my mouth by the hour.
No, I thought you may like you understand.
You know what you know.
If not Gary, I could put it on my mouth.
Oh my God!
You know, most time man don't how do you call this? Man, no easy. Kumbaya no easy at all. You're exposed to all things for big Kumbaya.
Ataya.
Swear to God.
Family members, them one for una plenty thank you. As una don't come join me on the electoral justice hour. That's what we can do. Therefore, be outside. If you see a gay program, bring a number of the talk. The platform is open for everybody. Yeah, we know the pick Uda for camp, Uda not for camp. Excuse me. We don't tell you now. Even Maada Bio, if you buy airtime now, it can't consider a talk. People they listen because you must get one listen now. In a small church, get people know how for listen. So anybody when a Sierra Leone, and even you not to Sierra Leone, but you want to do something where you want make it go viral or make it go on the wall, make message go out. Come talk to you, to negotiate. Yeah. So nobody no get right for stop Uda for Canada, and nobody no get right for stop Uda not for Canada. We had now for everybody. Make we get some at the back of the mind. So far so good. Now we don't forget with Sister Alicia. We still they collect. We still wait for phone calls them. We still there for receive phone calls them. Please, after God, now una Alicia above to make God help we for make we all able to make it possible for make Alicia go get in well body. And can you the other message we the wait for by God in power. For God shall he stretch in footsteps like this, it is celebrate and thank God for the help we una already done the render to him. So far so good. We pray for make everybody in door open for make we will for contribute into this. Me na Bible come live from the north.
Right, from there, una thank you. Yesterday on knockout program, this morning knockout program, but you not of firewood. You know, okay, in the I to the back, still. One for so sorry. But still, we go try as best as possible for come to for come see what we get. Okay? Until they love not so very much, with sister, still they not they go on. They expect for get in couple. So please, now continue for assist, now continue for help. Let God continue for bless you now with more resources for help because the money don't go up. Oh, it don't go up. And I thank you. I will leave on an so.
If you know fair, then you know right. Electoral justice, we go fight. Electoral justice, not the way.